What's going on, my peoples? It's your boy, Mr. OBF, back one time for your mind. Welcome to the OBF, the network, people. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you guys get the live streams when we go live, people. And if you can, donate to the channel. Go to OBF The Real, Cash App, and donate to the channel, people. We highly appreciate anything you guys could donate to the channel. All right, people, I'm back from vacation, man. I said I wasn't going to do nothing till probably next week or some shit, but I couldn't wait on this shit. I was getting people hitting me up. Came back from vacation this morning. Well, a little bit yesterday, you might say. And people kept hitting me up talking about, "Can you guys talk about this shit, man? When you getting on vacation?" Emailing me and shit. Said your boy out here is straight up wilding. And I'm like, everybody ain't my motherfucking boy, so I'm wondering who the fuck is niggas talking about. So somebody said me this shit about Jim Jones talking about he's better than he's better. Before we even get into see what's going on here, internet was acting crazy today. Well, fucking electricity went out yesterday. Yeah, so yeah, bear with me, y'all. Matter of fact, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Hopefully the internet start acting a little better. Been acting a little crazy. Seems like it's a little unstable. Yeah, so hopefully it'll start acting right. But anyway, they said your boy Jim Jones. Shout out to my brother Bell in the building. What up, bro Bell? Shout out to bro Bell in the building. I've been doing good, man. I've been on vacation, man. Literally went on vacation. But anyway, people talking about boy Jim Jones was wilding. He out here talking about he was better than Nas. And yeah, that's how he nigga on something, man. But let's get into it. He decided Shan Sharp decided to allow him to come on his show and on what's his nightcap, and shit go a little left, you know what I mean? But you could see that I think the mutual respect for Shannon and Jim Jones was there, but shit got a little hectic. Like it went a little left, and it looked like if that shit was in person, that shit could have went left. But by it being virtual or whatever, you just see them getting heated about the discussion. I believe in the beginning, I think Shannon was just, kind of kidding with him a little bit, trying to poke fun of him a little bit for like, man, come on, man, right? Like, you know what I mean? And Jim Jones is going on this tour where he's taking everything personally on the fucking internet, and it's fucking crazy to me. But anyway, let's get into this, people, and we're gonna talk about Stephen A. Smith buck dancing ass. But let's get into it, people.
Mr. Jim, you smoke, right?
Yeah.
Were you smoking when you said you better than Nas?
I might have been a little bit. Well, as far as let's get this right. I'm way more influential than Nas, and I don't care what nobody say. I know I made a little boo-boo when you talk about the sales and all.
False. I mean, let's put it this way. What you mean by more influential? More influential. Because we know you can't rap better than him. I mean, like, we already gonna put that on the table. That don't even exist. Like, that's not even a conversation to have. Because we know you can't rap better than Nas. Nigga, you just learned how to rap on beat. Okay? And let's get this very, very straight, nigga. Mace taught you how to rap. And you still wasn't a good rapper. For over a decade. I don't know. See, this is my problem with niggas that get a little fame and get to start feeling themselves, where they start getting delusional about who other motherfuckers is and where they are. right? Just respecting that you are somebody and you in the space of hip hop, and motherfuckers got some respect for you. Motherfuckers got respect for you. But this whole notion you going out on this, and it's not being at this point. It's not being competitive, right? Like I remember he was on. Somebody sent me a clip. He talking on, but this one the shit first kind of came up. He was on Fat Joe and Jadakiss podcast, and he was just talking about I'm just being competitive, but this is not being competitive. This is to the point where you're being disrespectful. You get what I mean? This is disrespectful at this point because you know damn well, and being delusional. You know damn well you're not more what do you say? Let me go back because maybe I'm saying it wrong. Let's go back.
Hey, Jim, you smoke, right?
Yeah.
Were you smoking when you said you better than Nas?
They say more. Yeah, I'm tripping. I want to make sure I know what he said.
I might have been a little bit, but as far as let's get this right. I'm way more influential than Nas, and I don't care what nobody say. I know
influential. Why the fuck I can't speak today? More influential. Goddamn, you know what I mean, people. I can't speak today. I'm just coming off vacation. My mind is kind of. I'm not fried, but I'm kind of like so like mellow that my brain ain't tweaking like not tweaking, but it's not floating fast. Like you know what I mean. My brain go like this. So I'm kind of real mellow. That's what a fucking good vacation do for you. Mellow you the fuck out. You chill. But anyway, that's not true. And let's just move on. This shit is just ridiculous.
I know I made a little boo-boo when you talk about the sales and all this type of shit. Like get into that rhetoric about
no, you didn't. No, you didn't make a little boo-boo. You was feeling yourself and lying to people. First of all, when I first heard it, when he first said it about the Billboard charts, the record sales, the singles, and all this other shit, I said that shit don't kind of make sense. Like it don't not make sense. That shit don't sit right. That shit don't seem right. Like you only been a solo artist for about a good maybe 10 or 15 years. And Nas been out since 91. Nas like almost 40 years in this shit? Like nah, I don't see how you sold more than him. You had more hits than him. I don't see that. It's not like you Drake or something. Like, then we can talk about sales and all that. That's Drake. But you're not even nowhere close to Drake status either. But you don't even rap better than Drake. And Drake is an R&B nigga. That rap. Like, let's just please stop. But anyway, he didn't make a boo-boo. He lied to people. Because he really set up that confidence saying that bullshit when that shit didn't even sound right from the jump. Now he's more more influence than influential. I'm saying the shit wrong. Than Nas. Like, no, you're not, bro. Nobody listen. Let's move on. This shit is just ridiculous. Let's move on.
Well, you said that. Listen, Nas was nice when I was in high school. When I was in 10th grade, Nas came out. Mm-hmm. Nas was dope. We appreciate him. He had a little bit of run. But Nas always came up second to Jay and DMX and all these other people. Like, ain't no shame in that.
That don't mean shit. You see how he's being disrespectful? Listen, even if that's true, let's just say this. Because a lot of this shit is opinion-based in a way, but then it's facts. Right? For a minute in the game, after Biggie and Pac died, Jay-Z, DMX, and you can even say Nas, kind of really was the guys. right? You maybe throw in, trying to see who you can throw in at that time. Like, because the South was the South. They didn't, you had your Cash Monies and you had your No Limits and shit like that. I believe they was going to come regardless if Pac was alive or not, right? Because the South is the South, right? Baby and them, they was, Cash Money, all them niggas, No Limit, they always going to come anyway. Outkast was still somebody, but, I think they still kind of would have been who they are. You had the Wu, and the Wu was popping before, Jay-Z or DMX got to really popping. So, like, I'm just trying to look back at that time. Because it probably was only Jay-Z, DMX, and Nas. It wasn't really like a whole bunch of niggas that was on top of the game like that. And then, like, then Eminem came like around like the late 90s. Like 99, 98 or some shit like that. So, you threw M in the mix. Then Nelly came, and it was like Luda. There was a whole bunch of niggas like in that early 2000 type of shit where hip hop started to get very, very competitive at that time. But after Biggie and Pac died for like a good 5-year sprint, it was only Jay-Z, DMX, and Nas. It wasn't like a whole bunch of niggas like that. Like, seriously. Like, just be real about that shit. And then, you had the South or whatever. They was doing their thing, but we're talking about niggas that was solo acts. And it was only 3 niggas. And it was only Jay-Z, and it was only Nas, and it was only DMX. It was only them 3 niggas. And you can rate them however you want, 1, 2, or 3. You rate them however you want, but they was the top 3 niggas. It wasn't a whole bunch of niggas at the Biggie and Pac died. Like, stop it. Pun was coming into his own, but, Pun wound up dying around 2000. So, like, he wasn't the hottest shit. He wasn't in that top tier of them niggas. He was an up-and-coming nigga that niggas was like, okay, he liked that. You know what I mean? But it wasn't a whole bunch of niggas like that. Shit, you can even throw Ja Rule in that mix. Because Ja Rule went around like fucking, like, Ja Rule at that time, you put him like 5th or 4th or some shit. He was in the mix. Busta Rhymes was there. Like, it was some niggas there, but it was only 3 niggas that was really doing their thing solo. And that was Jay, Nas, and X. And it wasn't like, you can rank them however you want. But it doesn't matter if Nas even came in 3rd. Nas didn't fall off like that. Nas was still putting out music. Now was a lot of, listen, I'm not the biggest Nas fan, people, so don't sit here. This is how you know I'm not being biased. I'm not the biggest Nas fan. It's not that I don't think Nas is a legend. It's not, I don't think Nas is one of the greats or one of the GOATs. It's not that. It's that Pac is that dude for me. Pac that dude for me over all them niggas. But Nas just seemed like he was one of those niggas, even though him and Pac was out around the same time, and I think Pac was maybe out a little bit before him, but it just seemed like Nas kind of went the direction kind of Pac went, right? It's almost like when you try to compare DMX to Tupac. It was kind of like that. And overall of Nas' career, it seems that way. Right? Like it seems like he was probably the only person overall who Pac was. He's probably the closest to that. My honest, genuine opinion. As far as like his music. You know what I mean? And kind of who he stands for in a way. So I got a lot of respect for Nas. But I'm not the biggest Nas fan as far as his music. Right? But I'm not going to sit in and hate on this man and pretend he ain't who he is and the shit that he put out for a nigga like Jim Jones because some 22-year-old fucking buster-ass little kid that don't know a fucking hole in the wall when you see it. Nigga, listen, a 22, let me just say this, and it's no disrespect to young niggas. You know I always respect young niggas. You know what I mean? I always want to uplift the youth. But I'm sick of some of you young niggas. You niggas can't speak to me or speak to niggas in my age range or anybody over if you don't know the history of hip-hop. You can't tell me what's great and what's not great if you don't know the history of where this shit was built from. These are facts. This ain't no shit just because I'm an old nigga trying to look down on no young nigga. If you don't know the fucking history of the fucking culture, you can't tell me what's great and what's hot and what was hot and what's hot now. You can't tell me that. You, number one, you don't have the experience. Number two, you don't even research to know what the fuck you're getting into. To even be mentioning, opening your mouth about shit. I don't give a fuck the little 22-year-old nigga don't know Nas. Whose fault is that? That's his fault. But I'll tell you one thing, that little 22-year-old nigga can't tell me what's hot right now. Even with the young shit, he can't tell me what's hot. Because he don't know the fucking history of hip-hop. So I don't want to hear nothing. And so for Jim Jones to feel like he want to be, he's one of them old niggas that kiss young niggas' ass. Trying to fit in with young niggas. Nah, bro. If a young nigga's out of pocket, I'm checking that shit. If an old nigga, a nigga my age or a nigga that's older, out of pocket, I check that shit. It doesn't matter. But I don't show no favoritism. But what a young nigga won't do is tell me about something that, number one, you don't have any experience in. And then number two, I can even let that shit slide with not the experience. But if you got the knowledge and you have did the history of fucking hip-hop, then I'll be like, I can see your opinion. I can see your opinion. Right? My ears is open now. This little nigga, this is when Nas beat the top nigga in the game, this nigga probably was like 5. This nigga probably don't even, if that's the case, this nigga probably don't know if Nas, first of all, for him to say he don't know Nas shit is bullshit. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. That little 22-year-old nigga, that nigga should be shunned. Whoever put him on a platform, they should just make sure his ass sit on the motherfucking sideline and go educate himself before he ever get back on a podcast and speak anything. Oh, ignorant ass nigga, little young nigga. Just ignorant. Sit your ass down. Talking about you. I don't know nothing about Nas, but you know about balling from Jim Jones? Nigga, please. Nigga, that's like me saying, nigga, let me put it this way. That's like me saying that I believe Chris Brown is more impactful in my life than the Isley. I mean, not Isley brothers. Just say, let's just say James Brown. Let's just say James Brown. I ain't even gonna put the Mike shit because everybody know Michael Jackson. But some niggas might not know who the fuck James Brown is. But these young niggas, some because they so ignorant they don't do their history. I wasn't born when James Brown was popping, nigga. But that don't excuse me for not know who the fuck James Brown was. No, ignorant that shit sounds. Chris Brown is a way better artist than motherfucking James Brown. The reason I probably can say it, but because at least I know who the fuck James Brown was. But don't get nothing twisted about who the fuck James Brown was. Like, nigga, he was in the civil rights era, nigga, like stop, bro. He was very, very important. Nigga, go look up his documentary. His movie. Go look at that shit. And they don't even tell you everything about James Brown. Like, stop. This man he was going into communities when fucking Martin Luther King got assassinated, nigga, and he calmed the whole motherfucking community down. with his music. It ain't a lot of artists that right now can do that. So please stop. But I'm saying overall, yes, Chris is bigger. But more influence? No. It is a difference of a nigga overall being like a better artist overall. But that don't mean that they're more impactful. Sorry, I was just having this fucking conversation with my wife. We was just having this conversation because of this Jim Jones bullshit. Like, please, I need niggas to stop that shit. And we can get more into what me and my wife were talking about, because niggas need to learn. Maybe some young niggas need to get some education over this bitch about what's more influential and niggas overall of their popularity. Drake is Drake, nigga. But at the end of the day, he can't rap better than Kendrick. That's why he lost. It's a difference. At a point, because I don't want to take, like, say Drake ain't black, but it's to a point when you don't grow up in a certain type of society of the black culture in America, you wouldn't know what the fuck Kendrick just did to Drake. Drake got outsmarted of a fucking play that he did to Meek Mills. Kendrick did the same shit to him, but the difference was he was dealing with a black dude, a nigga that comes from an environment that has education and love the culture. So it made it seem like Drake was culture vulturing. That's what Kendrick did to him. And Kendrick understood his power. Nigga, I got the whole West Coast riding with me. And listen, think Game is a great rapper. Fuck kids if Game was there or not, or took Kendrick's side or not. Who cared? The coast was riding with him. And what Drake's biggest mistake was, nigga, you from Canada. You ain't from America. So it's a difference. So you couldn't do what you did to Meek. You couldn't do to Kendrick what you did to Meek Mills. Number one, he was smarter. And then number two, look, I love Meek. Meek, one of my favorite rappers. Listen, he can't fuck with Kendrick. But, you know, let's move on. This nigga Jim Jones is wilding, bro. Like, no, like, nigga, you just started to rap on beat. This nigga was talking about he was better than Styles P. He was talking about he was better than Pusha T. Like, nigga, stop, bro. You got a little buzz. Like, we get it, nigga. You 48 years old. We get it. You still out here. You still outside. Okay, congratulations, nigga. But you getting a little delusional now. You're not better than these guys. Stop. Your catalog even your catalog don't even speak on. Let's move on.
He never had that type of influence on us, except for his first album. I already told you, I used to want to dress like Nas because he had a lot of fresh clothes.
It doesn't mean that if a motherfucker don't have that much of a. I just told y'all, I'm not the biggest Nas fan. Not as a person. I love Nas as a person. Genuine dude. Love Nas. He one of them black people from the culture you kind of like. My nigga. My brother. You get what I mean? Love Nas. Real, authentic, genuine dude. Listen. Musically, I don't feel Nas like that. But I'm not going to sit here and pretend that Nas' first album wasn't a classic. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that Nas didn't have very good albums, or he had like my favorite Nas album. Everybody thinks it's his first album. It's not. My favorite album was Godson. My favorite album of Nas. Honestly, Godson was my favorite album. But I'm not going to sit here and pretend that he didn't take down one of the best rappers at that time, which was Jay-Z. Like, let's please stop. And it got so bad that Jay-Z got so personal with this nigga, right? That he had to bring up his baby mama. This nigga had, and the song that he did was, people think it was whack. I don't think it was whack. It wasn't one of Jay's best songs. It wasn't a very, very like top tier diss songs or nothing. But it wasn't a bad diss song. Like, it wasn't horrible. Put it that way. And the nigga brung up AI. He put other niggas in shit. Like, yo, that's how bad Nas ethered this nigga. Literally. He made a song, created this song, and literally ethered this nigga. Like, we're not going to sit there and play these games. Jim Jones, you don't have a song. Let's be real. It ain't a song that you have in your catalog that can fuck with ether. And this is this song. Like, please stop, bro. We're not doing this with you. Let's just be real. Motherfucking Joel Santana rap better than you. Right now. Fuck are you talking about? And you more relevant than him right now, but he rap better than you. That's like this nigga. That's like this nigga saying he better than 50 Cent. No, you're not. You're not even better than 50 Cent, nigga. And listen, I'm not trying to knock 50, because 50 can rap. You can't fuck with 50 Cent, nigga. You can't fuck with Fat Joe. You can't fuck with... y'all might be on the same level. Fat Joe ain't all this great rapper like that. But, but Fat Joe can rap. But, nigga, come on, bro. You probably ain't even better than Fat Joe. Like, please stop, bro. Like, you're not like that. I don't even want to disrespect Joel Santana like that. Because I know he's a better rapper than you. A way better rapper. Like, let's just be real.
The Hustlers used to wear shit. See him on TV. He had one of the illest albums of all time. And then in high school when he had the barbecue, I said, I'm a real fan of Nas, but he kind of lost me after the movie Belly-ish. Like, I don't.
Hey, go ahead on with that, Jim.
Yeah, go on with that bullshit. And let me just say this, and there's no disrespect to Harlem niggas. My wife from Harlem. But a lot of Harlem motherfuckers is arrogant as fuck. Like, the most arrogant motherfuckers you'll ever see is from Harlem. It's one thing of being confident and a little cocky. It's another thing of being arrogant, bro. Like, yo, a lot of you motherfuckers, I ain't gonna say all, but a lot of you motherfuckers in Harlem are arrogant as fuck. You ain't all that, nigga. Yes, y'all got style over there. Y'all got swag over that bitch. Ain't nobody taking nothing away from y'all. But, yo, please stop. This nigga's pretending like he's the hottest thing that came out of Harlem. I know battle rappers rap better than you that come from Harlem. Wasn't Loaded Luck? That nigga, come on. Stop, bro. Like, please. Even when the Lobby Boys with you and Mano is a better rapper than you. Hey, please stop. Nigga think that he could, because he can dress, throw some shit on, throw some jewelry on, got a little swag, and can rap a little bit. He think he's a shit. Really? Jim Jones? Really, nigga? Grow up, nigga. Like, seriously, grow the fuck up. People, I swear to you, I talk about these things about old niggas a lot of times is because I hope y'all hold me accountable of not being like some of these old niggas. Because Jim Jones is only, 4 years older than I am. That's all he is. He 4 years older than I am. He's my cousin's age because I used to hang with my cousins. My cousin Marty like 4 years. My cousin Marty like 48. You know what I mean? I hung around niggas around his age range. So I grew up with these niggas. And I'm telling you, it's an arrogance with that generation in a way. And it's just not a Harlem thing. It's that generation of old niggas. And don't get me wrong, nigga. If they they was the shit. We all looked up to them niggas. They had the style. They brung shit out. The dressing, all that shit, how niggas move, walk, and talk, even to this day. But the arrogance of some of these old niggas, it's like you get to a certain point in age, yo, you gotta calm the fuck down, bro. You gotta chill. You gotta relax. Embrace getting old. I think when you get a certain age, it seems like niggas, they get about 40, they get ready to hit like 50 or something. These niggas get like a midlife crisis or something. Like, yo, nah, bro. Enjoy getting old, bro. Listen, people. I feel that I'm getting old. I feel that I'm old. I don't have to move all the time like I'm old, but I move like I'm 44 fucking years old. Well, be 44 years old in like 2-3 weeks. So it's like, God willing. But I don't have to sit around here and pretend like I'm some young nigga. Like, yo, fuck that. Listen, I don't fucking listen to a lot of shit. Like, and I'll be honest about it. But I ain't one of them old niggas like I don't listen to none of it. I give it a chance. I give anything a fucking chance. Listen, I am a dude that love the culture of hip hop. I love our shit. I love our music. I love our people. I give our people a chance, regardless what generation it is. I love my people. I give anything a chance. But if the shit ain't good, it ain't good. And I'll tell you why. I will explain it. And hopefully I try to explain it not to be disrespectful. Like, I don't want to disrespect Jim's accomplishments. But you're not that dude, bro. You're not on a Nas level. You're not on there. You're talking about a nigga that's a GOAT. Nobody's even thinking about you because you're relevant. He's basically saying, I'm more relevant than Nas right now. So the fuck what? Kendrick Lamar is more relevant than Nas right now. What do the fuck do that mean? Like, what do that mean? Because when Kendrick start getting older, it's going to be niggas that's more... First of all, right now, Kendrick is like Daniel, old rapper now. It is young niggas that's more relevant than Kendrick. Look, you see how Drake was very relevant, right? You see how he ain't that relevant no more? Nobody even cares to hear from Drake right now. Nobody. Other than maybe the Drake fans or whatever, like, you get your core fans. But outside of that, nobody want to hear nothing about Drake. Listen, I think Drake came out with an album. I think it was kind of like an R&B shit. Like, he don't do R&B rap shit. Nobody want to hear that shit no more, nigga. If you ain't rapping, we don't want it. Like, real hip-hop fans, if you ain't rapping, nigga, we don't want to hear that shit. Look, if Drake would have came out with some real rapping shit, I'd listen to it. But nah, I'm not listening to no shit you still singing on and singing and doing more singing than rapping, nigga. I'm not listening to that bullshit. Nigga just smoked you in the battle, and you out here want to get back to doing what you're doing, trying to what Ja Rule should have did with 50. You trying to do that? Nah, that ain't gonna work. Sorry, told Craig and them I'm gonna kick it with them. And the difference is that 50 took that nigga style. Kendrick didn't take your style. He out-rapped you. So, listen, I'm just telling you, some of these niggas, they not who y'all are. They not who y'all think they are. It's because these niggas stream big, they get promoted big, they make this money. They're not the best. It's niggas right now, it's rappers, right? It's Jay-Z. We know Jay-Z made way more money than Tupac. We know damn well he ain't the greatest rapper of all time. People will probably put him there, but real motherfuckers know he's not that. He's not that. I'm not saying Jay ain't in that top 5. I'm just saying he ain't better than Pac. Everybody knows that. I said put it this way, a lot of people know that. Even the motherfuckers that are Jay-Z diehard fan, part of them know. Like, please stop. I don't give a fuck how much money you make. We know impacts. We know that niggas, Tupac impact still is here. Nas impact is still here. Jim Jones is talking about him just being relevant right now. That some 22-year-old say, I listen to more to Jim Jones than I listen to Nas. Who the fuck cares? That doesn't mean that Jim Jones is better than Nas. I'm gonna prove the point. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna prove the point to y'all. All right, people, I'm back. I'm gonna prove this point to y'all. Shout out to my brother Bell in the building. What up, brother Bell? Yeah, listen, that's a whole nother discussion. Shout out to my brother Bell. That's a whole nother different discussion. Shout out to Dexter in the building. Hold on, let me hit Dexter. My bad, that. Just see you smoking on. Yeah, ready. Yeah, listen, my bad. I meant to put your shit out there. That's my bad. But yeah, he's smoking. That nigga smoking on something. Oh, but that's why Shannon asked him, nigga, you smoke, right? He said, yeah. What is you smoking on talking about you better than Nas? Because he got to be smoking. But let me prove to y'all that what I'm saying is factual. He says he's more relevant than Nas. He can't, Nas, we wasn't feeling Nas like that no more since Belly. And all this other shit he brings up to act why he's more relevant, he's better than Nas or whatever, right? I guarantee you, I put money on it. You put Nas catalog up to Jim Jones catalog right now, he will smoke that nigga. Because everything that Jim Jones was doing is for attention. He know damn well his catalog don't even match up nowhere close to Nas. And first of all, you put both of them on a song, I guarantee you Nas will smoke them. You put Nas, all the niggas he was dissing. You put Nas, Styles P, Pusha T, and Jim Jones on the same song, I guarantee you those 3 niggas will smoke him. And he can rap last. And they'll smoke his ass. They will smoke him. Because he ain't that great of a rapper. He ain't great at all. You decent. And you'll see in the interview, then they get to start talking about fashion. What the fuck did I got to do with rapping? That you better than Nas. Let's move on.
I tell you, I'm being honest. I'm being a fan. I'm telling you, the movie Belly was fire, but after that, he kind of lost me. I think we was way too much into the game. Remember how this goes. You ever heard of a Kofi list?
When it comes to ideas for your back project, you have options within options at Florida Decor.
Commercial. What's up with all these commercials?
Kofi list?
Yeah.
Yo, go back into your history and find out what happened between us and him. You did. I'm not trying to repeat history, but don't.
Well, yeah, you are. You bringing up some shit about getting into fights. We're talking about rapping. That's how you know this nigga is trolling and he's delusional and he's lying. He lying to himself to make himself feel good about his dumbass self. This nigga bringing up some shit about some violent shit he had with Nas in them. That don't mean nothing. Niggas can say the same thing about you. You ain't like that because you lost a fight to their crew. What that got to do with rapping, though? What that got to do with you more relevant than Nas? You know what we did to him back in the day. So? See? Niggas great get me on my Black Power bikini shit. Listen, hey man, why every time we have conversations about a conversation that got nothing to do with violence, a bitch ass nigga like Jim Jones, and I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because that's some bitch ass shit. You bringing up some violent shit when we just talking about some hip hop shit, some rapping shit. This got nothing to do with rapping. You want to go to, you heard about the Coogee, you heard about those. Who cares? Because we know you're lying. Now you want to put it out here how more tough you are than Nas. What the fuck? This is why I don't like old niggas trying to act like they young. That's why I don't like that shit. That's why I don't like old niggas like this. He an old ass nigga trying to pretend and you still out there screaming Crip and blood. Like, nigga, please, nigga, come on, bro. Jim Jones, listen, bro. Oh man, these niggas disgust me, man. Cause I was just trying to keep this shit hip hop. Now this nigga already turned me into you know. Kenny, my black, you get what I mean? You ready to turn me into that nigga? You ready to get me go back? Not go back, but kind of switch me to, you know, to my core of who I am. Like, I'm just trying to keep it hip hop. This nigga want to go and start talking about some violent shit when we talking about hip hop. We talking about rapping. What you talking about? You bringing up violence? Oh, what we did or not? What the fuck that got to do with you being better than him? Everybody lose fights, nigga. Everybody has lost a fight. And if a nigga didn't lose a fight, you are 0.001 of a motherfucker in the world that haven't lost a fight. You are rare. Salute to you. But who gives a fuck? We talking about hip hop. We talking about rapping, nigga. Listen, my people, please stay on my ass. Pause, but you know what I mean. Please stay on me. Or not allowing me to get to this point of an old ass nigga. And listen, I keep telling you, I don't respect old niggas unless you active in the street. Or any nigga, I don't give a fuck what generation you are. If you're not in the street active, you're not a gang member. You're not active, nigga. You don't get busy like that. I mean, why you keep bringing up, like you... It's like a nigga say, basically what he's saying, yeah, he probably can out-rap me, but I beat him up, though. I fight better than him. The fuck? That's children shit. That's young people shit, man. That's when you young, you say that stupid type of goofy shit and can get away with it because you're young and ignorant. You 48 years old, Jim Jones. What the fuck are you doing, bro? Listen, hey Dexter, don't get me on that Trump shit. Don't get me on that Trump. Shout out to my brother Dexter. Don't get me on that. Don't get me on that shit with Trump, man. Don't get me on that. Don't get me on that. We focus on the, don't take me off of what we doing. It's like Jim Jones trying to take us off of rapping. We talking about hip hop. We talking about rapping. And this nigga want to talk about fighting. Don't take me off of what we talking about, bro. No disrespect to you, but don't do that. Don't get me into that bullshit. Because matter of fact, I'm sorry. That's my next shit that I'm getting ready to talk about. So hold on to that. About Stephen A. Smith buck dancing coon ass. But let's move on.
When it comes to that, bro, we already went wild on them boys. You heard? We the ones that went wild on them boys. You heard?
Hey, Jim.
And people out here acting like I said I'm gonna bring the Koofy list back. I just told you I'm gonna change that step of the law. Can you dig?
Nah, look, I'm putting it like this. Hey, bro, you better just think.
Jim Jones, that shit ain't even funny. And sometimes, honestly, my opinion as a black man with a child, this type of shit disturbs me. Yo, you way too old for this goofy shit. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all something on some real shit. This is why I hang around a lot of my family members. I had one of my older cousins who was at my aunt's funeral and shit. And I ain't saying he be on that time all the time. This nigga just got out the streets and he 48. He's Jim Jones' age. Just got out the game. And nigga talk like he's still, like last time I talked to him, still talk like he was still back like years ago. Like over a decade ago. Like, you get what I mean? Last time we even really talked like that. But been around each other. And they still talk that same way. Yo, you 48 years old with gray hair, nigga. What the fuck are we doing, man? But the crazy shit about it, I actually respect my cousin in a way because at the time he was active. This nigga was active. So I can't be that mad at him if he active. Jim Jones is not active. He is not out in those streets. And just because you can go around and hang around niggas that's in the streets, that's active, that doesn't make you a gangster. You know, put it this way. You know niggas, and this is experience. This is the shit I've been through. When you are out, when you're not active, niggas, young niggas or niggas that are active, look at you as soft. Don't matter how much money you bring in. And the niggas will plot on you. Niggas will start hating. Because now niggas start to see that this nigga just talking. Yeah, he got a rap, nigga, but he ain't active. Like real street niggas. Real street niggas will, it's not even a jealousy thing. It's just like, nigga, fuck this nigga talking about? He ain't really doing, he ain't putting in no work. Like niggas start to feel that way. And then you'll look at the niggas that's active like they jealous. They not jealous. They're upset that this nigga talking like he a gangster nigga and he not active. He's only moving the way he's moving or saying the shit that he's saying or acting the way he's acting because we're active. That's why I don't respect niggas like this. If you're not active, shut your bitch ass up about some gangster shit because you ain't active. You ain't putting in no work. And I'm not condoning the shit. I'm just saying. If you ain't active, you ain't put no work in. You just a nigga that's rapping, talking about it. And it's okay to talk about it, but stop acting like you get busy like that. You don't. You're a 48-year-old man running around with a blood rag and all that bullshit. Still hanging around in the hood, condoning stupidity. Fuck out of here, bro. It's like a nigga like Jim Jones telling me, I'm more connected to the streets than you are. Congratulations, bitch nigga. What the fuck do that mean to me? To me, that means that you taking advantage of the people that you know that live that life and gotta live it. How the fuck you better than me? Because you got more money than me? Means nothing. You more popular than me? Means nothing to me, nigga. I'm better than you regardless if you got money, more money than me. Morally, I'm better than you, nigga. See, people, I ain't want to get into that shit, but this nigga, that's what I'm saying about these niggas, man. Let's move on, y'all. Let's move on.
But lyrically, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you.
Yeah,
y'all
look
let
how you dress. Look how you dress. You don't even be in the same places I be in.
I can be in the church house.
Mind you see what he go to? They just talking. Shannon trying to keep it on hip hop, rapping. Look how you dress. What the fuck that got to do with anything? We can say the same thing about that 22-year-old that told you I listen to Jim Jones more than I listen to Nas. What the fuck that got to do with anything? We know you can't rap better than Nas. That's a fact. I don't give a fuck how relevant you are. If you can be mad relevant. That don't mean you can rap better. We live in this culture right now, and Jim Jones admitted that he gotta go viral. We gotta say stupid shit like this to stay relevant. And that's that young nigga shit. I ain't just say that's young nigga shit. Now old niggas is doing. It's just the times we in. It's goofy shit. Excuse me. Instead of motherfuckers being humble and being real and being honest, they want to lie and overhype shit and be extra and trolling and shit because it brings them attention. Let's move on.
I don't know who told you that. Now look, y'all know you on that good stuff, but you're not seeing Nas. You're not seeing Nas, bro. Let's be real.
You got a bunch of 40 and 50-year-olds in their panties because I said I'm better than
It don't matter.
Look at you.
First of all, if we got our panties in a bunch 40 and 50 years old, nigga, we're telling you 40-something years old, and we telling you're not. We in your age range. And we telling you ain't better than Nas. I don't give a listen. Unless that young nigga that's under 40 that has did the research on hip hop, their culture of our elders, or motherfuckers that put that work in to help create this shit for us. If you didn't do that, I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck about no young nigga saying shit to me. Number one, ain't a nigga that's younger than me that's gonna tell me that their era is better, their rap music, what's going on is better. Of course you gonna say that. You live in the era. Second of all, if you didn't do the fucking history on who came before these niggas that you love so much, I don't want to hear shit from you. Number one, you don't have the experience that I have. So you don't have the ear to what music sounds like. That's number one. You just listen to some shit that's in your ear and it sounds good to your goofy ass. So if you didn't listen to the early 2000s, you didn't listen to the 90s, you didn't listen to the 80s or the 70s, what the fuck are you talking about? So you don't know what the fuck you really hearing. That's why you got a bunch of niggas in this and I'm not trying to disrespect all the young niggas, but this is why you got a lot of this shit that you hear. These niggas get on auto-tune and they singing. They're not rapping. These niggas ain't rapping. And the bad part about it, they can't sing. You take the auto-tune away them niggas sound and try to sing that shit that they singing on them rap songs, they can't sing. They can't harmonize. And mind you, and let me explain this very, very clearly. You niggas, you took from, listen, you put Bone Thugs, they can harmonize better than any of you niggas without auto-tune. Without auto-tune. The fuck are you talking about? You niggas misleading the culture with that auto-tune bullshit. Listen, I'm not saying auto-tune is always bad, because I like some of the shit. But if you niggas really can't do that shit without the auto-tune, you're really you're using auto-tune to be on some bullshit. You know the nigga that actually created the auto-tune, that actually did this shit, he actually could sing. T-Pain, the nigga that took it from the nigga that actually really came up with the auto-tune, T-Pain can really sing. The fuck are you talking about? Lil Wayne, the nigga that y'all all idolize, you niggas that show all this love to, now you disrespecting because his album is trash. I done told you Lil Wayne has fell off and he trash. He fucked the game up. Nobody want to listen to me. Listen. He can't sing. I'm not put y'all on game. Do y'all remember the fucking verses between Bone Thugs and 3-6 Mafia? And when shit went real left, and they were saying, "Oh, you niggas is doing is singing," but 3-6 Mafia, they did try to do a lot of harmonizing and shit on their music, and I'm not trying to knock their shit because they had an impact. But at the end of the day, is 3-6 Mafia more important to the culture than fucking Bone Thugs? No. Could they fuck with Bone Thugs lyrically? No. Can they rap better than fucking Bone Thugs in Harmony? No. They just made better fucking songs. That's it. Listen, when that matchup happened, I thought it was a bad matchup. Because if Bone Thugs was in Cleveland, they'd have killed, they'd have ran motherfucking 3-6 Mafia off the stage. It was just a bad matchup. We put it in LA. Nigga, a lot of LA niggas really kind of fuck with 3-6. With their music, they got hits. It's Hollywood, nigga. A lot of shit pop out there in LA that it shouldn't. But it does. 3-6 Mafia can't rap better than fucking Bone Thugs and Harmony. Let's stop. All 3-6 got is a bunch of club songs and a bunch of ratchet ass shit. That's all they got. They don't have no inspirational songs. There's nothing. That's why I say it was a bad matchup. You can't match Bone Thugs up with no fucking 3-6 Mafia. You can't do that. That shit, it's like yin and yang, apples and oranges. Like, just please stop, man. Y'all gotta stop, man. This the reason I say this shit is because of the simple fact of I know hip hop. I grew up in this shit. Born in the 80s, bro. The fucking hip hop was only like 10 years older before I was born. So, like, please stop. at the time, like even in like the 80s and shit, it wasn't a whole bunch of like motherfucking rappers and shit like that was like big like that. Nigga, listen, Vanilla Ice was big. Then a lot of you rappers, you niggas talking that shit. Vanilla Ice was, the white rapper was bigger than a lot of your rappers. What the fuck are you talking about? You gotta be honest with shit. And when you don't grow up in that area, and if you don't know the history of hip hop, you will be thinking I'm tripping. Vanilla Ice was bigger than a lot of rappers. Yes. When nobody would say that Vanilla Ice was better than a lot of those rappers that you didn't know. Vanilla Ice was bigger than Kool G Rap and a lot of these niggas. He was bigger than fucking Chaos is One. He was bigger than fucking Big Daddy Kane and a lot of them niggas. He was bigger than them. But nobody in their right goddamn mind who say Vanilla Ice can out-rap those guys that I just mentioned. Stop. Stop. You talk about album sales. One of the GOATs, LL Cool J. Go look it up. You think I'm lying? Go look it up. Google this shit. Back in the 80s to the 90s. You know who was the biggest rapper? It wasn't LL. It was actually MC Hammer. You know who was second? Was fucking Vanilla Ice. It wasn't LL. And we know LL can smoke both of them niggas. So I'm telling y'all about, because niggas is more popular and they got this and they got that. It doesn't matter, bro. They sold more, they got that more. Come on, man, stop that shit, man. And when you don't know the history of hip hop, then you will have this stupid opinion that a lot of motherfuckers have. We know damn well motherfucking Vanilla Ice is not better than LL Cool J. Stop. We know MC Hammer, as great as he was, all the records he sold, he was not better than LL. We know that. At the end of the day, he could not even, need one of these motherfuckers to out-rap LL Cool J. Let's please stop. Let's just be real. The biggest rap artist back in that day was fucking Run DMC. Let's just be real. Like, please stop. Like, you motherfuckers, if you don't know your history about shit, stop. The reason that hip hop even crossed over the way it did was because of Run DMC. Let's be real. And you niggas, like, that's why those guys are, nigga, if you ever disrespect Run DMC, nigga, it's a problem. Excuse me, in the culture. You better not ever disrespect Run DMC, because you niggas, a lot of your favorite rappers wouldn't be shit without Run DMC. That's a fact. Now, we can talk about the first niggas, you know, the pioneers, nigga, but after that, out of those niggas, it was Run DMC. Nobody was bigger than them. And they was the reason that hip hop crossed over the way it did. Like, please stop. You can't disrespect the culture, man. Stop disrespecting the legends. Stop disrespecting people that came before you. And if you don't know about these guys that came before you, then that's your fault. Don't blame it on the niggas that I never heard of them. That's your fault. Go back and listen to the music. Go back and look at the documentaries. Go look back at how people talked about them, how much they impact the culture. We don't have no culture without the motherfuckers that came before us. You niggas keep acting like these niggas that you love now. Listen, it's no disrespect to them, that you keep acting like these niggas created the culture. They didn't create shit. They benefited off of it. All of us did. And we still are. Don't be telling me about no fucking Jim Jones, bro. And Jim Jones, listen to him. Like, nigga, don't tell me how good you are, relevant you are. Then Nas. If Nas right now, you got on a song with Nas right now, he would murk you on your own song. It could be your own song. He'll murk you because you can't out-rap him. You acting like he's nobody. What the fuck is wrong with you? Give me a second, people. We'll be right back. All right, people, I'm back. Listen, man. My bad. Listen. I'm just being real. Like when I was young and shit, I used to think everything that I was doing was the shit. Until you get a little older, and the older niggas was telling you, like, nigga, like whatever they were telling you at the time, but you ain't hear it. And I just see it now how motherfuckers, I'm telling motherfuckers acting like they don't understand. You don't understand because you don't know the history. You choose not to go back and listen. You just in a time of what you're doing. I did the same shit. So I'm not so mad at motherfuckers, but I'm telling motherfuckers, research, do some shit before you start speaking. You have all the opportunity. We didn't have a lot of the opportunity that y'all have to go back and research shit. So a lot of us was arrogant and stupid and disrespectful. You have the opportunity to go back and look at who the fuck put in the work for you. Your favorite rapper ain't shit without Run DMC. This is a fact. These are facts. I don't give a fuck who your favorite rapper is. Tupac is my favorite rapper. He ain't shit without Run DMC. He crossed over the game. They crossed over the game. They did that. It wasn't no rapper, no rap group, no rapper, you name them. They couldn't do what Run DMC did. They didn't do it until they did it. All this streaming shit, all that shit, that shit didn't even exist back then, nigga. They didn't even have tapes then. They had albums where motherfuckers actually had to go to the store, literally, to get those gold albums, 500,000 albums, platinum albums. You get what I mean? It had to actually genuinely go physically. You talking about, nigga, all we got to do now, this nigga, oh, we want to listen to that new Jim Jones? Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Easy work. Then come to find out the fucking album is trash. Imagine niggas back in the day, we had to go and go get these albums, these tapes. And we hoping and praying this motherfucking album is the shit. And come to find out some of that money, we done spent our hard-earned money or the money that our parents gave us, you know, we could use for something else. We in the hood. And come find out the album is trash. We got to say, this shit is bullshit. Y'all ain't got to do that no more. Please don't talk to us, man. That's why I say to some of you young niggas, respect your elders, man. Respect your elders. You ain't even. This shit is easy for y'all, and we good. We okay with y'all. Shit being a little easy. We get that, but sometimes y'all go overboard, bro. Like, nigga, please don't disrespect certain shit. You niggas be out of pocket. I don't give a fuck about Jim Jones being 48 years old. Jim Jones is one of them old ass niggas that's still trying to pretend that he's young. This nigga's still a blood at 48 years old, and he ain't active. So please don't do that. It ain't about him being. Please stop. Please. Let's move on. Let's move on. My bad. Oh, shit done went off. Give me a second, y'all. Yes, sir.
I'm telling you over Nas. Nobody from the Diplomats but you.
I got.
Oh, yeah. My bad.
Left channel, right channel.
There we go.
Hold on, Jim. Hold on. That's straight trash. Hold on. That's straight trash. You want to go back to I really mean it? I really mean it, though. If you could go back to your history, bro.
But you didn't
Don't
even
do
say
that, bro. Don't do that, bro. That's your
I got a question.
Let Nas stick up for himself and meet me in a booth or something if we want to do something historical.
He don't. Nas say he don't do that no more. Nas say he don't do that
because he got $100 million. He's a very wealthy man. That's what you do.
Oh, shit. My bad. My bad, people. I tried to pause. I hit the wrong button. Give me a second. God damn it. I know this nigga ain't just say that. Hold on. Go back a little bit. What he just said.
You want to go back to I really mean it? I really mean it, though. If you could go back to your history, bro.
But you didn't even
do that, bro. Don't do that, bro. That's your
I got a question. I got a question.
Stick up for himself and meet me in a booth or something if we want to do something historical.
No, time out. That's bullshit. He trolling because number one, first of all, Shannon Sharp is partly right, but I would love to see that. I would love to see Nas get in the booth with Jim Jones and roast his ass. I would love to see that. But the other part is, I actually agree with fucking Shannon. It's like, yo, Nas don't even do that no more. You talking shit about a nigga that ain't really putting out shit like that. And we all know if y'all did a track together, he would murk you. And that's why I say he's trolling. And he know damn well he can't out-rap Nas. Listen, it's another way. If you want to do a song with Nas, maybe you try to do a song with Nas. Nas ain't like, nah, fuck all that. Right? Maybe that happened. That's maybe why you in your feelings. You ain't on the level of Nas, so you probably wanted to do a song with Nas and probably ran through some shit through his people, your people, and it don't happen. And that's why you in your feelings. But please stop, bro. You are not on the same level as Nas. And if you and Nas did a session that where y'all got on the track together, we all know who verse gonna be better. Tell him get in the booth with me. You in the booth to stay relevant. Nas don't have to be in the booth to stay relevant because Nas, like you said, he's worth $100 million. He probably worth a little more than that, but I'm just, ballpark figure. $100 million, he don't have to be in the booth. You gotta be in the booth. What we came to find out, Nas is worth about 100, almost close to $100 million. Oh, about that. You worth 10 million. And that may not be accurate. Excuse me. Fully accurate. So you talking about a nigga that don't have to do what you got to do. You out here trolling a nigga to be relevant. Nas ain't out here trolling nobody. You know what Nas is doing? He out this bitch behind the scenes being a businessman. I mean a businessman. You out here trying to be, what, a relevant rapper? At 48 years old? Listen, let me put y'all on real game. It was a lot of people thought when LL came out with a new album, niggas ain't heard from LL in a long time. I was like, fuck it. You know, the love for the music. Whatever. He did what he did. L is relevant. L been putting shit in for 40 years. He's still relevant. He goes say, look, I want to do a song with Eminem. There ain't nobody fucking with that white boy. I don't give a fuck. Alive, they not fucking with him. So, what L do? L goes, brings out he say, look, I want to do a song with Eminem. L could have said, nigga, I'm better than Eminem overall. There's a debate about it. Is it true? But L was a GOAT. You know what L did? L didn't disrespect Eminem. He said, you know what? I got the status. Hey, let me reach out to Eminem. Never worked with Eminem. Let me go reach out to him. Get that song. Niggas thought he worked with Eminem. Eminem gonna kill him on that motherfucking song. He did not. He did not kill L on that song. L handled his business as a GOAT. Go listen to the fucking song. L handled his business. That's what GOATs do. That's what niggas that can rap, that's what they do. Jim Jones, you're not a GOAT. You're not in that range. You can't fuck with Nas. Not in his prime, not when not in the beginning of his career, not in his prime, not now. You can't fuck with Nas right now. Like, stop, bro. But you see how niggas still show respect to niggas. This, and you gotta understand, motherfucking Eminem, to Eminem, LL is his GOAT. One of his idols. You don't think that Eminem think that he can rap better than fucking LL? Yes, he do. Shit, listen, no disrespect to L. Eminem can rap better than him. But am I saying that LL couldn't hang with him? No. I'm not saying that because he just proved it. Number one, LL been around for generations of hip-hop. He can rap in any generation. Niggas keep forgetting. This nigga was rapping in the 80s with the hippity, how niggas was rapping. To the 90s. To the 2000s. And to the late 2000s, where we at now. What the fuck are you talking about? You gonna call a nigga the GOAT? That's alive? It's motherfucking LL. Ain't nobody the GOAT. He the GOAT. A live GOAT, he's the GOAT. Let's be real. Don't get mad at L because L can pull your bitch. Hey, your mama panties wet. Shit, L can probably pull your motherfucking chick right now. So you talking about a different breed nigga. Niggas mad. Nah, we not doing that. But anyway, shout out to my brother Smith in the building. What up, Smith? No, I don't think that. I think that this nigga, because the crazy shit about it, the nigga that's the head of the diplomat shit is Cam. And Cam don't fuck with this nigga right now. And Cam is a way better rapper than Jim Jones. Way better. I already was talking shit about Mace. You can't outrap. Come on, bro. The nigga that taught you how to rap was Mace. Mace will bust your ass right. Mace will fuck you up right now on the song. Like, please stop, Jim Jones. Like, please stop, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Let's move on, y'all. Shout out my brother Smith in the building.
I say he don't do that no more. Nah, I say he don't do that.
Because he got $100 million. He's a very wealthy man. That's what you're
First
doing.
of all, bro,
You are I'm a bigger Nas fan than you are. You are
First of all, I'm 57.
First of all, you can't be a bigger Nas fan than he is. Because of the fact that I'm a bigger Nas fan than you. And you say you looked up to Nas. I never looked up to Nas like that. But I respect Nas. I respect that he's one of the greatest. He's legendary. He's a legendary rapper. And I'm not the biggest fan for his music, but I don't disrespect Nas in that way. Like, lyrically, Nas is top 5. I don't give a fuck who it is in that top 5. You can put whoever you want to put it, whoever the person is that want to put their top. Nas got to be there. I don't give a fuck who it is. Nas in that top 5. Dead or alive. I don't care. Lyrically. Top 5. Fuck are we talking about? We not playing those games like that, Jim Jones. Like, nigga, we not playing that. I'm not the biggest Nas fan, but nigga, please stop. You have no song that's bigger than Ether. No song. I don't give a fuck about balling. Balling. You had a good chorus. Your verses was okay. You barely could rap, nigga. What the fuck are we talking about here? You listen to Ether, nigga, had a great chorus, and his bars, his raps was good. Way better than, his raps was better than your chorus. Fuck are you talking about? What we doing here? Why is this nigga why are we allowing this nigga Jim Jones to act like he's more relevant? Because you making music now? So what? There's a lot of motherfucking mumble rappers that's hot right now that make music. They ain't better than Nas. Fuck are you talking about? Because they relevant? Post Malone probably sold more records. All these mumble rappers, a lot of them, the baby, all of them, sold all these records. They hot. They probably more relevant. Is anybody talking about these niggas better than us? I'll wait. The majority. Is anybody talking about the baby or even Future? Future been out for a little minute. Is anybody talking about Future better than Nas? Overall. No. No. Listen, you can bring Drake up. Drake ain't better than Nas. Oh, overall, you can say whatever you want. He can't out-rap Nas. The fuck are you talking about? We talking about straight up rapping. Ain't a lot of your favorite rappers can't rap. They can't out-rap the motherfuckers that actually can rap. You call them old school rappers, you call them whatever they want. They're still out-rap their ass right now. Fuck are you talking about? You know why Jay-Z, they give Jay-Z the most respect that he get? Because Jay, he showed props to them niggas. But at the same time, he let them niggas know who the fuck he is. I'm Jay-Z, nigga. I'm Jay. I can out-rap you niggas anytime. And that goes with Nas. That goes with a lot of those niggas like that. They can out-rap these young niggas. You hot right? Yeah, you got your shit. You popping. Let's see how your shit lasts later. Think about a nigga like Nas or Jay-Z. Yeah, these new niggas, they rap, they do what they do. They relevant now. But Jay and Nas are still relevant without the rap. That's what they trying to tell them niggas. And they can still out-rap them. Right now, the LLs, they can still out-rap these niggas. You can't get them. Listen, it's like Eminem, bro. Like, a lot of these niggas can't get on the fucking track with him. They are not going to out-rap him with this mumble rap bullshit. Let's be real. Your favorite rappers you like can't get on no track mumble rapping with Eminem. First of all, a nigga like him, he's not allowing you to get on the track with him. And that's with Jay. That's even with Nas. He did this shit with what's the dude from New York? I forgot the little nigga that do that shit. Fabio. Because I heard the shit with him and Nas. Nigga, that nigga Fabio sounded hard on that shit. Because he had to bring it. Nas got on that shit and killed that shit. Fuck are you talking about? Nas didn't switch his flow up that much to fit on that track. He killed it. Go do research on who the fuck Nas is, bro. Fuck are you niggas talking about? You just can't get on tracks with a nigga like Nas. I don't give a fuck if you Jim Jones or New York rapper. You can't get on the track with Nas. You wonder why you don't have a track with Nas? We wonder why. You think Nas still mad about some shit that happened that you talking about y'all fuck Nas and his crew up? You think he's still mad about that nigga? That nigga's way above that shit. You can't get on the track with Nas or get in the studio with Nas because, nigga, you can't rap. You ain't in the same space as him. Nas will do a motherfucking track with fucking Cameron or Jim Jones. I mean, not Jim Jones, but Joel Santana before he do a track with you. You ain't even like that, bro. Stop. And I can't stand niggas like that. At this point, Jim Jones is trolling. I stand on that shit. He trolling, bro. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, people, I'm back. Let's get back into this shit, man. This shit is ridiculous, man.
Singing no rap. I don't be singing no rap.
You see what I'm saying, Ocho? He don't even know about rap. He just doing this for the views to get Jim Jones on there to get him hot. I understand. But you don't
Get
know
him hot.
You don't know Nas.
You better check the podcast page.
No,
now you better talk.
616.
Hey, this is the biggest podcast you ever been
Name
on.
one Nas record.
This is the biggest podcast you ever been on.
Listen, this is Johnny screaming at you. You can't hear it. Shan Sharp tell him, like, nigga, this is the biggest podcast you ever been on. The biggest. And he not lying. He not lying. He's not lying. Shannon Sharp is up there. This is the biggest podcast you ever been on. And this is his second shit. This is not even his first shit. This is not even Club Shay Shay. You are on some shit. This is his second shit that he's trying to pop off to be big. And which is big. Which is him and Ocho Cinco with what's this shit? What is it? Club Shay Shay at night or some shit? Shay at night or some shit like that. It's one of them shits. Hold on. Oh, Nightcap. I'm sorry. It's called Nightcap. Like, you on his second best podcast that's popping. You not even on Club Shay Shay, which is one of the biggest podcasts in the fucking world. Like, he wanted this. Oh, you getting clout. And listen, he had partly, yeah, of course, Shannon's going to bring you on. This is the hot topic and some shit like that. His views. You could have said no. You could have said nah, nigga. You just trying to get some views from me on this topic. He could have did that. He could have said that, but he didn't. That nigga wanted to get some. If Shannon Sharp trying to use you for views, you're trying to get yourself out there too. You don't go on nobody. You ain't just going on no random YouTube show or podcast if they ain't popping. Jim Jones, please stop, bro. You doing the same shit that you're accusing them of doing. Stop, or Shannon doing. Please stop. Let's move on.
This one.
Hold on. We on topic. Hold on.
This is what I do. You see
Name a podcast you been on bigger than this. When you get big, you get invited to Club Shay Shay.
This is what I do.
Nas get invited to Club Shay Shay. Jadakiss get invited to Club Shay Shay. You ain't on that level yet, bro.
It's a little young.
Hello.
Listen, you heard what Shannon said? They was yelling and screaming back and forth so you couldn't hit. Shannon saying Nas can get. They want to invite, like, basically with Nas or Jadakiss. They get invited. Shannon saying, nigga, I didn't think about inviting you to Club Shay Shay. That's why you on my second best podcast on Nightcap. My second shit. You not on the first shit. You not on my shit that's more popular than this show that I got with Ocho. And no disrespect, Ocho and Nightcap. Nightcap be popping, nigga. Listen, the one thing about Nightcap, them niggas, they just have random niggas that pop up, and that should be mad entertaining. Believe it or not. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That should be popping. But, nigga, we didn't think about inviting you to Club Shay Shay. That's what Shannon is saying. And he ain't wrong about it. Listen, Shout out Dawn in the building. I actually agree in a way. Not like saying that Nas is overrated. I would never say that. Nas is not overrated. I just think that when you talk about hip hop, you got your motherfuckers that you do fuck with, right? You got people. Let's see, Don, you understand what I'm saying? you gotta fuck with like everybody has they favorites who they fuck with. I get that. The problem with that is just because I'm not this big Nas fan like that, right? Because I'm not the biggest Nas fan, as far as his music, but I'm not gonna disrespect that man's legendary status for a nigga like Jim Jones because he says that I'm more relevant now. What the fuck do that mean? Listen, Jim Jones is probably more relevant than Tupac right now. Would this nigga ever come out his mouth and says that he's better than Tupac? Or he better than Biggie? Fuck no. Would he talk about his catalog is bigger than Biggie's? Hell no, he wouldn't say that. And Biggie only, and he probably have a much more of a longer catalog than Biggie, but Biggie 2 albums is way better than any albums he put out. Like you're talking about GOAT status. You're talking about niggas that's like that. Nas is like that. Don't disrespect Nas like that because we don't fuck with Nas like I don't fuck with Nas or you don't fuck with Nas like that. Nigga, please. Jim Jones is not in the same realm as that. It got nothing to do if we don't fuck with Nas like that musically, but we know if you're a hip-hop fan, you know damn well Jim Jones can't speak on that. It's one thing of us feeling the way we feel about Nas. It's another thing of disrespecting Nas. I'm not going to disrespect Nas in that way. You listen, he was asking for if Nas and him did a track, he want to do a track with Nas. Nigga, it wouldn't matter. Nas will smoke him. These are facts. He can't rap better than Nas. These are facts. This ain't no shit of like I'm being biased. I'm not the biggest Nas fan. So how am I being biased? He can't fuck with Nas on the track. He can't. Number one, he's not even in the realm of being lyrical as Nas. Number two, we done seen Nas do songs where niggas is like, oh, that's that shit right there. We ain't never heard motherfuckers say, oh, well, Jim Jones is lyrical. Never heard it. There ain't nobody ever named Mama say that. All this niggas talking about popularity. But I put it this way. I throw another thing out there to y'all to prove my point about this nigga Jim Jones is wilding. Jim Jones does shows. How big is them shows? When Nas decides to come out and say, I'm gonna do a tour, I'm gonna do shows, his shows is going to be bigger. So who's more relevant? Is it just say in New York, who's gonna be bigger? If Nas come out and say I'm gonna go to every borough in New York and do shows, he's not gonna do no small venues. He's gonna do big venues. Jim Jones can't do that. Let's be real. He's not gonna be able to do that. Please stop. Shout out to Don in the building. Listen, call it whatever you want to call it. That's what I'm saying. Like, you talking about a nigga that he's not even relevant like that. Like, we're talking about the greatest of all time. We talking about a nigga like Nas. You can put him anything in the hundreds, wherever you rank him. Jim Jones is not even in the top 100 rappers. Think about that. Shout out to what you saying, but that's what I'm saying. Like, what we talking about? If Nas today, he came out, he said, look, I'm gonna do a tour in New York. He's gonna sell out way more than Jim Jones. These are facts. These are fucking facts. Hold up. Shout out to Don in the building. He said something else. He said overrated might be too strong for Nas. He's top 10. Listen. I don't know. So you gotta think about top 10s too. Or people top 5s. You gotta really think about that. What's the criteria of it? Right? If you're talking about overall, Nas is not even in my top 10. Overall, he's not. He's not even in my top 10. But if you're just talking about rapping, Nas is in my top 10. Lyrically, he's top 5. But if you're talking about overall with everything, no, he would never be in my top 10. Ever. And it's the same thing. And listen, I say the same shit when I talk about Biggie. When they try to do this comparison with Pac and Biggie. No, it's not. Overall, no. Biggie's not even in the top 5. He's really not. His catalog ain't big enough to be fucking with niggas that you put in the top 5. Overall. His catalog is not big enough. His impact is not big enough. You telling me impact-wise, is Biggie impact in New York bigger than LL's? It's not. I don't know who told you that, but it's not true. Overall, LL is bigger than him. It's all going to lyricism and certain shit. Like you talking about lyricism? Yeah, you put Biggie up in that. Maybe Biggie may make that top 5. He may make it. He's at least top 10, but he's barely making it. But not top 5. Lyrically, no. No. The number one, like I keep telling y'all, he doesn't have a catalog. He didn't live long enough or put out enough. I put this way, he ain't have enough material. Because we can say that about Pac. Pac ain't lived long enough. Pac didn't live that long, but he put out a lot of fucking material. It was a difference. And like I said, the one thing that made Pac great was that nigga, my honest opinion, and living in that time and knowing niggas that kind of knew Pac at the time, because he lived in Baltimore and shit like that, this nigga thought he was going to die. So this nigga put out shit like it was nothing. You got to understand what Pac did in 1 year. This nigga put out in 1 year, not even 1 year, in 7 months, 7 to 8 months, this nigga put out material that was so great that was like we still listen to this shit now. It ain't a rapper that did that. There's no rapper. You name your favorite rapper, they haven't done it. They had to do it over time. Pac did that shit in 7 to 8 months. Like, just stop, bro. Like, people got to stop and think about shit. But let's move on.
Chill out. Chill out. Don't play with me, bro. Chill out. Topic. You're dealing with the wrong one, bro.
Right here, bro.
I don't care nothing about nothing that's what you got to say, bro. You might as well take me off this.
Damn commercial.
Hi everyone, my name is Siddharth, and this is Model
My
Behavior
bad,
from Box, where we test.
Hello. We here. You can't out
Leave
talk
me
me.
alone, bro.
You might get out rap me, but you can't out talk me.
Don't nobody want to go to Club Shay. Nobody want to buy no VIP tickets. Nobody rushing to go to.
First of all, that's a lie. Nobody want to go to Club Shay. That's you know what I mean? It's almost being petty. It's almost lying. He's basically lying. Listen, Shannon Sharp is more relevant than you, Jim Jones. Let's just be real. Because I know what you're doing, you're trying to be relevant and that's all type of ridiculous shit that you're saying to be relevant on the internet. You're not even on the internet more relevant than Shannon Sharp. That's how this shit is. Like, you get what I'm saying? That's how you know this nigga is trolling. That's why it's hypocrisy what this nigga is talking about. It's bullshit. You're not even bigger than Shannon Sharp on the internet. Like, please stop, bro. Let's move on, man.
Biggest podcast you ever been on.
Hey, you got a good podcast.
You invite.
You do got a good
Everybody listening to
podcast.
me?
The podcast is tremendous. You and Ocho do your thing. But don't get it twisted, bro. I don't care nothing about no podcast, bro.
We supposed to be talking about music and love.
First of all, he's a liar because he does. He said a while ago, you gotta spark controversy and be relevant to be what's going on now. So that's a lie. He's just lying. Nigga, you are on Club Shay Shay because you know that this shit gonna bring you some type of attention. And you probably knew just as well, Shannon Sharp asking you this question, did he know a very high percentage of this shit was going to go left? No. Or this shit was going to be controversial, but a part of him knew it was going to go controversial and from asking you this question. And you know going on this show that he most likely was going to ask you this. That was very controversial about you being better than Nas. You know that, nigga. Stop, please. These lame ass niggas is sitting out here pretending that I don't care about this. If you didn't care about why you there, first of all, Shannon Sharp said what he said, nigga. Well, look, I'm done. I'm out, man. You talking about that shit? I'm out, man. I don't need this type of shit. I'm who I am. Blah blah blah. I'm out. You didn't do it. You kept running your fucking mouth. So, nigga, come on, stop. That's why I say this nigga's trolling. Let's move on.
And embracing one another and culture and having
We ain't gonna let it come out here and disrespect Nas and Jada. That ain't gonna happen on here. Now, where were we?
Why you keep putting Jada into this? Why you keep putting Jada into this? What's wrong with you? What?
Yo.
And think about it. The reason that he don't want to bring Jada up in it is because of the fact he know damn well Jada smoke his ass right now. Because Jada Kiss is still that nigga that's still active that'll get busy with him. Jada's a different nigga. And when he went at South P, right? He was trying to be funny and shit like that. You know, he was trying to make it competitive or whatever. And I think that's how South P took it. That's why the shit ain't evolved to what it evolved. It was supposed to evolve to what Jim wanted to do. But you can't talk shit about Jada Kiss. Jada Kiss will smoke your ass right now. And he knows that. He's talking about even Nas. He's talking about Nas. Like, Nas ain't even really, like, popping, really, like he's not even rapping right now. So you talking about a nigga that's not even rapping right now, talking about how much your career is better than him or you more relevant than him right now. Of course you can say that. Any of these fucking new rappers can say it too. They more relevant than Nas. But I guarantee you get on track with Nas, he'll smoke you. I guarantee you that. And remember, I forgot who the rapper was, a young rapper, talked all that gangster shit. The same shit that Jim Jones is talking about. And them niggas came back and apologized to Nas. And they wound up doing a song. Oh, who the fuck was that? Can't remember who it was. They was it Fabio? It was somebody. And they wound up doing a song with Nas. But my point is that these niggas know they can't fuck with Nas. You can't fuck with Nas. Stop. Like, let's be real. And that shit is ignorant. It's almost ignorant talk. You know you can't fuck with Nas. Lyrically, you know you can't fuck with him. And nigga, if you talking about, I get on track with, I eat them. Well, I get on there, I fuck Nas up. No, you wouldn't. Not if Nas know that nigga, you get on the track with him, that's your intentions to try to outdo him. Nah, bro. No. You will not do that to Nas. Like, stop that goofy shit. He said that was 21 Savage. Yeah, okay, yeah, 21 Savage. They squashed that shit real quick. Cause first of all, I don't give a fuck how relevant, and think about it, how relevant 21 Savage is. Ain't nobody talking about putting him as one of the greats. You just relevant. It's a difference of you being relevant to the difference. Are you a legend? You talking about a legend. It's like to a point, but nigga, respect your elders, bro. If I'm better than my elders, nigga, I have to prove that. These niggas talking about they better than their elders, and they ain't proved shit. They ain't proved a motherfucking thing. The only thing I respect from JoJo is say, put me on a track with him. But I know you just capping. Because I know if let's just say it happened. You and Nas got on the track. We all know what the fuck gonna happen, bro. We all know what's gonna happen. We all know Nas gonna murk you. Go listen to the 21 Savage shit and go listen to when Nas jumped on that bitch with him. And they squashed it. Who verse was better? Was it Nas or was it 21 Savage? It was Nas. His verse was better. His bars was better. Like, please stop. Like, y'all gotta stop, man, with this shit, with these young niggas. The niggas, listen, a lot of them can't rap. Let's be real. Motherfuckers sitting there, and there'll probably be some young niggas saying, oh, Kenny, you hating on the young niggas. First of all, I'm far from hating on young niggas. I uplift young niggas. And when I tell you, when I say some of these young niggas, they wildin'. It ain't about no old school shit. I know who can rap and who can't rap. Some of these niggas that y'all got think that's like that, they can't rap with these niggas. Literally, just straight rapping. They can't rap. Nigga, listen, if you gave me a minute to put some shit together, I can out-rap some of your so-called rap niggas, your favorite rappers. I can out-rap them. Those are facts. I can take their style of what they got going on, I can out-rap them. I guarantee you, give me a little minute. And I'm not even like this nigga that rap like that. But I guarantee you I can out-rap some of these young niggas. Because they not really rapping. You just niggas just rolling with a style. A lot of your favorite rappers just rolling with a style. That's all they doing, bro. Stop. Let's move on, y'all. Let's move on. Let's listen to this nigga Stephen A. Cooning for Trump. He is so mad about that shit. Let's do this. Let's listen to it. So I got a commercial coming on. Hold on. Listen, rap has evolved. Turn to Don. Put him on some shit. I'm put him out here. Hold on. Listen, it's not that rap didn't evolve. I respect young shit. I give that shit all the chance in the world to listen to. But if that shit is trash, it's trash. If you can't rap, I get that the times we in. I get that you niggas, listen, let's just be real. It's not disrespect to youth, but let's be real. You niggas listen to niggas that can't rap. They genuinely can't rap. You put these niggas in the room or in the booth with niggas that can rap. They can't rap, bro. You niggas just in the movement is just the music of hip-hop right now. And I get that. Respect it. But these niggas can't rap with the rappers. You popping, they making hits. I get it. But they can't rap. A lot of your favorite rappers can't rap. Stop. And I wish y'all, listen, I wish a lot of you young niggas understand that. They can't rap. And see, the problem with you young niggas, you niggas grow up in an era. You growing up in an era where everybody just put out a single and it's hot. The shit sound good. It feel good. Right? Imagine growing up in an era. That shit gotta sound good. It gotta feel good, though. It gotta feel like it means something. You niggas just listen to niggas that don't just rap because it sound good. It don't mean shit. Listen, I had niggas came in my shit, told me, real shit, told me I was tripping off of King Von. I said, yo, the only thing is only two niggas I feel like it came close to what Pop was kind of trying to do. And if they lived long enough, they would do it. Hey, old niggas, young niggas, come at me on this shit. Talking about I'm tripping. I said it was King Von and it was Nipsey. They was the only two niggas that came close to Pop. I had old niggas and young niggas tripping, talking about I'm tripping. But these are the same niggas that listen to mumble rap. The fuck are you talking about? You think I fuck with King Von because he just talking about that street shit like that? No. I was listening to this nigga enough though I understood his growth. And if he had time, he would grow to be better. He probably would grow to some shit that I'd be like, yo, okay. I like that nigga. And Nipsey was already there. And so, like, I don't even know what you niggas talking about. It ain't a rapper right now. Your new nigga, old nigga, whatever. They are not on that level. You can name them, any of them. Name them. They wasn't Nipsey. They wasn't King Von. They wasn't. The impact of them niggas, the overall of who they was, it ain't a young nigga to have that. Them niggas just they got some singles, they got some hot shit, and you niggas just rock with that, and that shit means nothing. They just doing the token shit of what hip hop is. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. Stop bringing up niggas. Stop telling me about shit that you niggas don't research. You niggas don't understand real hip hop. When I speak about King Von, when I speak about Nipsey, and they the only niggas that come close to Pac, that's what I mean. Cause I've been listening to hip hop. I'm a motherfucker that love this shit. This is our culture. This is black people culture. The good and the bad, the ugly of it. And I'm telling you, ain't a lot of niggas like that. It ain't a lot of these niggas ain't like that, bro. And I'm trying to tell y'all, man, it's not like that. These niggas ain't really, they genuinely are not like that. These niggas just rapping to make money. You talking about niggas I'm talking to, they wanted to make their money, but at the same time, they wanted to spot our people. It's bigger than what you niggas talking about. That's why I put Nipsey Hussle or King Von in that same realm. You name all them other rappers you talking about, all them niggas, they dead or they in jail or they not that big of a nigga like that. They mumble rappers. They don't have no impact. They impact the youth of stupidity. Niggas like, listen, no disrespect, little baby. I ain't trying to disrespect him. Who the fuck gives a fuck about what little baby talking about? I heard the one song he did, and it was decent. But how many songs other than that he's have done? He just does shit to be relevant. He don't go against the grain. He doesn't do that. And there ain't a lot of your new rappers, your mumble rappers, or your favorite rappers does that. They go against the grain. You listen, understand. When Pac did what he did, that dead mama, you think niggas was feeling that shit back in the day? No, they wasn't. See, that's what I'm saying. They was not feeling Pac on that dead mama bullshit. They was not feeling him. I ain't call it bullshit, but at the time they thought it was bullshit. They wasn't feeling Pac on that. That dead mama. Nigga, those all this shit, nigga, get all sensitive with his mama. That's dead mama bullshit. That's how a lot of niggas felt. I was in the hood with these niggas when that shit dropped. I'm telling you. I had to why that shit grew. And it was what it was, nigga. You love your mama, nigga. It get different. It's different shit. Niggas didn't appreciate Brenda's Had a Baby or Keep Your Head Up till years later. They didn't fuck with that shit like that. They thought Pac was this, a lot of niggas right now would call backpack rappers. He a soft rapper. That's what they thought about Pac back in the day. As soon as that nigga got on some gangster shit, all of a sudden they felt Pac. They felt him. Now you got a lot of these old niggas. Some of them, not all of them, but a lot of them sitting there, oh yeah, Pac went too far. Pac went too gangster on it. What? When the nigga was doing positive shit, you didn't feel it. But now all of a sudden, he go gangster. All of a sudden, Pac playing gangster, he all this and all that. You see how that shit was? Like I told you, it's how it is now too. Understand, Pac was who Pac was. These niggas wasn't like that, man. These are the same niggas, and mind you, these are the same niggas talking about gangster shit, and now they older. They was like, yeah, that shit what Pac was doing was bad. But they don't criticize their own shit. Even the Ice Cubes. Like, nigga, you did some disrespectful shit. Snoop, calling bitches hoes, all that shit, pimping, all that shit. And Pac was bad? Are you serious, niggas? Are these niggas serious? That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Man, please, man. Like I said, man, I grew up in the era. I don't give a fuck about Snoop. Snoop wasn't even like that, nigga. Snoop had that Gin Juice. He had that one album. That's all he had, nigga. That's who he was. when Pac came to Death Row, it wasn't no Snoop. Snap, listen, it wasn't like that at Death Row, nigga. At that time, Pac was that nigga. It was nobody bigger than Tupac. East, West, whoever the fuck it was, South, it didn't matter. Stop allowing these niggas now. All of a sudden, they are Pac. They knew Pac and how it was or whatever. These niggas, I've been around Pac. Some of these niggas is fucking haters. They know goddamn well when Pac was alive, these niggas feared Pac. Oh, blame it on Sugar. Blame it on Sugar all you want. Blame it on Sugar all you want. When Pac got out of jail, nigga, everybody knew it was on. Everybody knew. Everybody. All your favorite rappers, whoever these motherfuckers was, they knew it. All of a sudden now they talking about Busta Rhymes and all these niggas was doing diss tracks. Why they didn't do it though? Why they didn't do it? Why they didn't do it? You know why they didn't do it? Because they couldn't fuck with Pac. All the shit come out now. Oh, nigga, we had diss tracks to go at Pac and all that other shit. Man, please, nigga. Please. You had to live in that time. At that time, all this shit that these niggas talking about now, oh, we had these tracks and we had that. Fat Joe talking, we had this shit. Why y'all ain't drop it? You couldn't drop it. You bitch ass niggas. Let's move on. Hold on, give me a second, people. 1 second. My bad, people. I'm back. But I want niggas to really realize that shit. These niggas be talking that shit, but at those times, all your favorite rappers, all them niggas talk all that gangster shit now. They wasn't on that type of time when Pac was alive. They was not. I don't give a fuck what they talking about now. Yeah, it's easy to talk about that shit. Nigga dead. All that shit they talking about. Pac ran them niggas. And let's be real. When that motherfucker hit him up, came up, all them niggas talking about, oh, we was shot, we was this, we was in the studio and we did this and all that. Man, get the fuck out of here. You ain't never drop it. You ain't never drop it. Niggas talk all that gangster shit about Suge. Talking about, oh, yeah, Suge was a bully, he was this and he was that. But ain't none of you niggas, you knew he was all that back then, but you ain't never do nothing. You never did nothing. Stop. The fuck out of here, nigga. When Pac was on his shit, ain't none of them niggas was on it. I'm telling you they wasn't. I stand on that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of them motherfucking rappers now coming out talking that shit. Oh, nigga, we did these songs and we was on that type of shit, but you never did it. Pac was out for 7 years. He was dissing niggas when he first got out of jail. And I'm not lying about this. I put this on my life. I grew up in the era. When Pac was out for 7 months, they ain't do shit. They ain't do a motherfucking thing. You can have shit that you was working on or whatever. You never did it. Pac was dissing. He was dissing a lot of these niggas soon he came out of jail. Listen, think about it. They had to work on it. They had to think about it. Oh, all this other shit. They had to do all that shit. Pac ain't give a fuck about it. Who's more real? Was it Pac or was it them? Don't let these niggas fool you. All these niggas talking about, even Jay-Z had some shit. Then we had the shit at Apollo. Okay, cool. Cool. And I knew at that time it didn't matter. Oh, Pac died, nigga. It didn't matter that Biggie died. It didn't matter. Niggas still was on that bullshit. Niggas in LA, I swear to you. Niggas in LA was like, hey man, that nigga Biggie coming, he in danger. That was a fact. When Pac died, they assumed Biggie, even all the other shit that we talking about, the Crips and Bloods with Diddy and all this, we assumed. It didn't, listen, let's just put it this way. Niggas from LA assumed, thought, whatever. Pac did. This nigga Biggie coming out to LA, nigga, we gonna kill that nigga. You think about it. That's why I always tell y'all. Of course, Diddy had something to do with Biggie being killed. But think about it. All that shit. Biggie supposed to be his man and all that other shit. Why he wasn't in the same vehicle as Biggie? Why is that? Because that nigga, I'm a street nigga. I know how that shit goes. When my little man died, I told niggas that I had did a peace treaty with niggas in the street. Remember, my wife was just talking about this shit. And I said, nigga, you can't touch niggas. If I'm around them, you can't touch them. You know how they killed my little man? When my little man wasn't around me. That's how he got killed. The whole time this nigga around me for days, weeks. It was one attempt. But after that, nigga, I told that nigga that tried to try to kill him, he ain't do it, he ain't shoot. I told that nigga, you shoot your gun. When nigga caught us in a surf shop or whatever, right? My big homie, Biggs, God rest his soul. Crazy shit about it is my big homie, Biggs and my little man and shit that got killed. Them niggas is dead. They did. I'm the only one nigga still living from that shit. But when that shit happened and I was there, I told that nigga, and I knew the nigga that tried to kill us, right? And I told that nigga, I said, you better shoot that gun. You better shoot. Because I told that nigga, pulling out a gun, especially in Baltimore at that time, nigga, you pull a gun out, nigga, you better. Like, this shit was different back then. Like, yo, niggas don't pull guns out unless you shoot. He pulled the gun out, whatever the reason was, he's scared. He was my young nigga. I raised that nigga. But he started fucking with niggas that was enemies of mine. Right? And I can go deep in that, but I won't. Right? But the nigga did what he did. And I told the nigga, I said, yo, nigga, you better shoot that gun up because the next time I see him, I'm going to kill you. Might not see the nigga again. But I'm just saying, like, that shit happens. You don't play like that. Like, you don't, like, even if you tell a nigga some shit like that, you don't play like that. You better mean that shit. And nigga, I told that nigga too, he know I meant that shit. I never seen that nigga a day ever after that. Ever. In my whole entire life. Never seen that nigga after that. And the crazy shit about it, the nigga that did that shit, he was my little nigga that pulled a gun out on me. He was my little nigga. I helped raise that nigga. I never seen that nigga after that day he pulled that gun out on me. That's what I'm telling you. Trying to tell people, like, yo, you don't do shit. Like, people who do shit, if you really about that shit, you really live that life like that, niggas can't do certain shit, bro. You can't do that. Now, you don't talk about some shit, you don't speak about some shit, you don't carry certain shit a certain type of way if you ain't really like that. I grew up in that era. You don't get to do that. You don't get to say certain shit to niggas unless you really with that. And I'm just telling y'all, These niggas ain't like y'all think they are. Everybody be faking and hating now. Nigga, listen, if I'm an old nigga and I tell you like, yo, I don't get busy, I don't get down like that, nigga, I mean that. I ain't sitting here and I tell you some old niggas, they talking about they like that. They ain't like that. Nigga, you gotta be active. You can't be talking about that street shit if you ain't active. These are facts. I don't give a fuck about how these niggas feel, how tough they think they are. If you ain't active, you can't talk about no street shit. You can't talk about what you would do to a nigga in the streets. You can't do that. The dumb niggas on different types of time. They're not on your bullshit ass time of, oh, nigga, you know, you trying to get out the game and you ain't on that bullshit. They don't give a fuck about that. They don't care about none of that shit you talking about. Them niggas on different time, nigga. Them niggas will kill you for nothing. And then you talking about some nigga that, oh, I'm in the streets and I got niggas I know, whatever, blah, blah. Them niggas don't, listen, I know a whole bunch of niggas that street niggas. Don't mean shit. Don't mean a motherfucking thing. I know a whole bunch of street niggas right now. Don't mean shit. It's just a connection I know, whatever. But if a nigga want to do something to me in the streets, they can do it. If they on that type of time. But if you a nigga like me that's out the game, sitting there talking about, oh, I'd do something to some street nigga. No, I wouldn't. I ain't even on that type of time. Fuck, I'm on it. Fuck, I'm even speaking like that. Ain't no gangster shit. I ain't on that street time shit. Them niggas is what they are. They doing what they do. And let's be real about that, right? And even if I said that, right? And nigga, I always had to have my shit on me. I don't all the time. So, nigga, I'm on some different shit. When I was a street nigga, yes, I had my shit on me. So, yeah, I'll burn your ass up. But nah, not all the time. I don't have my gun on me. So, because I ain't on that type of time, nigga, I don't live that life like that. I don't live where I got to keep my gun on me all the time. And my shit is legal. So, think about that. When I was in the game, I had illegal guns. And I had them shits on me more than I have my legal guns. Think about that shit. So all this niggas talking all that gangster shit, you ain't really gangster. You not gangster. If you listen, unless you talking, oh, I go to the hood. Fuck, what you glorifying that shit for? When I go to the hood, nigga, I'm sad. I ain't happy about none of that shit. Seeing my people struggle, seeing my people killing each other, seeing my people pulling weapons, or seeing my people mad at me, or not trusting me to be there. That shit hurts. Ain't nothing happy about that shit. I don't glorify that shit. I want my people to love me, regardless if they're doing good or bad. What the fuck am I happy about? But these goofy ass niggas sitting out here acting like, oh, wait, nigga, I'm still connected to the streets. What you connected to, bitch niggas? If you ain't active, you a bitch nigga. And so, especially if you still talking about that gangster shit, nigga, you just a bitch nigga. You ain't active. I never go in my hood or never go around any hoods and pretend I'm more gangster than the niggas that's putting in the work. They dead. They live that shit every day. Even though I come from it, it don't matter. I'm not living that life that they live. How the fuck I'm more gangster than them? I'm more realer than them. Nigga, they live the real life. Not condoning, not saying everything what they doing is okay, but I'm just saying they live that life. I don't live that shit. So for niggas to sit out here, I don't give a fuck what age range you are. For you to sit out here and pretend that you live that life, that's bullshit. You don't live that life, especially if you ain't active. If you ain't active, I don't want to hear none of that bullshit you talking about. None of it. If you ain't out here getting busy with these niggas that's actually in the streets, then you not active. Oh, I know some niggas that get active. Means nothing. I know niggas too. I know niggas I can call right now and I know can smoke your ass. Don't mean shit. If you ain't gonna do it yourself, then shut your bitch ass up. I don't need, listen, I love my young. I love niggas. Even niggas that I try to help. Like niggas I know that smoke you. I don't want to fuck with them niggas that fuck they lives up to do some shit to smoke a nigga for me. Or hurt a nigga for me. I don't need you to do that. I can do that shit myself. Like, honestly. Man, I can do it the legal way. So why the fuck I want you to do it on some gangster shit? I don't even live that life. Oh, nigga, boy, I come from it. Don't mean shit. You can come from wherever the fuck you come from that shit. It don't mean a motherfucking thing. You're supposed to be bigger than that. Understand, people? I'm trying to tell y'all, stop allowing this street shit to fuck you niggas up. Or these niggas keep talking about I'm a street nigga. Don't mean nothing. It don't mean shit unless you active, unless you out there putting in that work, unless you out there shooting and killing niggas. I don't give a fuck about these niggas talking that shit. That don't mean shit. That don't mean a motherfucking thing to me. You better be active. That means something to me. If you active, then nigga, I got respect for you because I know you active. I know you get busy. So nigga, I gotta show some respect there. Because I know what you capable of doing. But if a nigga out here talking about, oh, I know some niggas and all that other shit, don't mean nothing. And you ain't active, means nothing to me. I'm gonna fuck who you know. I know niggas too. What that mean? That don't mean a motherfucking thing. I know niggas. You think I can't call some niggas to do some shit to you? Yes, I can. But I ain't on that type of time. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying to get the people. Why everybody acting like this shit? It's like it's cool. It's not. This gangster shit ain't cool. I lost a lot of niggas in this shit. Man, my wife was just talking about this shit on the way back. We was talking about my little homie. Lil Joe, her cousin. Like, nigga, we talking about that shit. That shit hurt her. Even the shit I was saying. And I know it hurt her. But I was saying this shit. It was like, this nigga, he didn't listen to me. I was getting this crazy shit my wife said to me, and it kind of made me felt a certain type of way. My wife said to me, was like, you acting like, oh, you was this nigga that everybody had to talk to. No, it's not just that. I was a hood nigga. I was in the fucking hood. I was a part of it. You weren't even from East Baltimore. My wife was from West Baltimore. Her fucking cousin, which was my little man, he was from West Baltimore. He wasn't from East Baltimore. Niggas politics over here. And I told that nigga how I supposed to go. He ain't listen to me. He did whatever the fuck he did. And shit went where it went. But he still was my man. My loyalty was always what it was. But niggas I ain't fuck with. That's how it was. Like, you know, but my wife, like, she took that shit in a certain type of way. It was like, oh, well, certain I don't give a fuck about that. He didn't listen to me. And I was always tell my wife this straight up. Even though me and my wife been together a long time, I knew your cousin that passed away, my little man, your cousin, I knew him before I knew you. So, you can't tell me what the fuck the streets is. Especially at that time, because you didn't even know me. And then at the same time, I knew that nigga before I even knew you. And I knew that what that nigga was doing. I knew about the streets. And we had this whole discussion about it. You know, I probably came a little too harsh, but you know what I mean? But I don't feel like motherfuckers can tell me shit if you weren't really about that shit. You ain't in that area. You can't. I can't talk to niggas about some shit that I ain't a part of. Just because I said this and I said that, or I came later. That don't matter. You gonna tell a nigga that's a core to some shit that happens? And mind you, the crazy shit about it, right? We was having this conversation, right? We lost a lot of homies. Me and my wife. Like, don't get that shit twisted. Me and my wife, we always on the same page. But we lost a lot of homies. We lost a lot of people that we loved and shit like that. That died. And that shit. And but that's why I always tell people, like, you'll never understand me and my wife love. We grew up, we met. And then we got together, she grew up in that lifestyle. She watched her fucking cousins and people die. Like, you get what I mean? Like, she watched that shit. You know what I mean? People that we cared about. Like, she watched little homies and shit. She watched that shit just with me. That's why I said, me and my wife, we got different fucking type of relationship. Nobody can, like, you know, you can't break us, bro. You can't break us. You know what I mean? Only me and her can break each other. Nobody outside us. I don't give a fuck who you are, family member, friend, whoever it is. You can't say, oh, well, Kenny this and Kenny that. Nigga, you say whatever you want to say about me to my wife. My wife ain't gonna believe it. Because, nigga, we've been together for so fucking long. We've been in this shit for so long, and we seen people die that was close to us. So, like, our shit is different. Like, I'm just trying to tell you, that's why me and my wife, we've been together for so long. We watched people that we cared about die. When I tell you that a nigga died in my arms, my wife was there. My little homie, I tell you, my little homie died in my arms, she was there. Like, you gotta understand something. So, like, my wife is, nobody experienced the shit that I experienced. Family members or whatever, whoever it may be. Ain't nobody experienced what I experienced with my wife. Nobody. My wife sat there and watched me. Try to get in there, help get him up. That same night I got arrested. Police was trying to turn me to tell me who did it and whatever. At that time I was a hood nigga. So I was like, nigga, I'm not telling these niggas nothing. They arrested me. I sat there and I cried. I was giving these niggas CPR. My man Yoda. God rest his soul. I did all that shit. And the police arrested me. Because I think part of the reason they arrested me because I wouldn't leave that nigga. I was so broken. Shit hurt. That's my little nigga, man. He died. He died like that. I had street shit going on with that too. Like, niggas couldn't touch him without, like, my presence. He got touched without, even my man Lil Gerald and shit. Like, my little man Lil Gerald was like nobody could touch him, right? At that time. But, you know, like, that shit happened. Like, shit happened or whatever. How he got killed. Shit was crazy. And then they killed him without me or my man Lil Gerald being there because they couldn't touch him either. Because he was family. Because, like I told you before, my wife, love her, but before I even knew who the fuck she was, well, even my man Lil Gerald, before I even knew who he was, her cousin, God rest his soul, my man Biggs, I knew him. You know what I mean? I knew my man Biggs before I even knew my wife. I didn't know who the fuck she was. I didn't know who my man Lil Gerald was. I didn't know who the fuck he was. Now, them niggas was somebody that like, you know what I mean? They from West Baltimore, bro. I'm from East Baltimore. But their cousin was from East Baltimore. Well, I ain't say from East Baltimore. He's from West, but he came over East, and he was cool with my cousin and shit like that. It's a different shit. God rest his soul. He died too. He didn't die like in some violent shit, but he died, health shit. You know what I mean? My man Biggs, my big homie. I always say that he my big homie, man. And yeah, man, like we didn't like that shit is crazy. I don't want people to understand. I don't want people to not understand that. Like motherfuckers be thinking a lot of times like, "Oh, your wife just gonna agree with you on shit." No, my wife agreed with me some shit because she experienced some shit. She experienced my lifestyle. My wife experienced the shit when I was trying to get out of the game, and I lost a lot of people and a lot of death. Honestly, she didn't experience a lot of shit that I did in the streets. She experienced when I was trying to get out of the game and we lost people that was close to us. You know what I mean? So, like I said, it's a difference, bro. That's why me and my wife, we very, very close. That's why, like, she the only person that know me better than anybody in the world because she know. You know what I mean? And nigga, you can't play my wife like that. I'll kill you. That's real talk. I'll kill you on that. And I ain't condone violence and no shit like that, but I guarantee you, nigga, you play my wife, I kill you. I don't play like that. I don't play my wife like that. That nigga, I kill you. I don't give a fuck who you are. Because you gotta understand, my wife come from where I come from. My wife come from where I come from. And ain't no nigga, listen, nobody play my wife like that. I kill you. Nobody play with her like that. And my wife know that. And you know the crazy shit about him was like, oh, you saying that shit or you nigga play with your wife, you'll kill him. Listen, play with my wife about me and see what happens. This thing is just me saying some shit. Play with my wife like that. Play with her like that about me and see what happened to you. She'll kill you. I guarantee she would. There ain't no second guessing, nigga. We not talking like when me and my wife or me saying some shit. I'm saying it like, oh, you saying each other to be tough. No, it ain't a big no tough nigga. Excuse me. Do something to me and see what happens. Play me like that. My wife would be the first person to fight, probably hurt you before I do. Play with it like that. Let me tell you something on some real shit, right? On real talk, right? No disrespect to the nigga True, but I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. You know why True really genuinely stopped fucking with me? Because when he found out that, because everybody know, if you close to me, my wife is everything to me. My wife is everything to me. My wife is my protector. She's everything, nigga. Listen, I wouldn't be who I am if it wasn't for my wife. These are facts. I ain't nobody saying I would never deny it. I wouldn't try to say and play that shit. But you know why that nigga True stopped fucking with me? As much as he loved me and probably respect me in a way. When I told that nigga, I said, my wife don't like you. She felt like this nigga took advantage of our situation. When he found out that my wife didn't like him, he knew right there. He was like, he gotta go. He couldn't fuck with me no more. That's real talk. Listen, and just because my wife don't like you or some shit don't mean that I'll stop fucking with you. But that's how he felt because he knew. Because True knew me. He knew how me and my wife is. He knew that. But when he found out that my wife don't really fuck with him like that, she felt a certain type of way about him, that nigga start treating me different. Now all of a sudden I say some shit. Nah, this shit is all making him feel a certain type of way. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Please. But he did that. That's why he switched up on me. That's why True switched up on me. This is because of my wife. When my wife don't like you, nigga, And everybody know this about me. Listen, I love you. You can be blood to me. Could be whatever. But if my wife don't fuck with you, nigga, I ain't gonna say I don't fuck with you, but everybody know I'm gonna rock with Mika. Everybody know that. Everybody know I'm gonna rock with my wife. My wife is the truest motherfucker I ever known in my life. She always got my back. Always. That's the love of my life. Ain't nobody come between. Only person that can ever come between that is my daughter. Or our daughter. Like, there's the only person that come between that. But nobody can come between me and my wife. Nobody. Sorry, I don't give a fuck who you are. Nobody can ever come between me and my wife. Ever. My wife saved my life. And I always say that. But you gotta understand, I was a hood nigga. I was out there like that. And she, like I told you, she been in them trenches. Nigga, her fucking cousin, that's my little man, that was her fucking little cousin. Yo, that was her best friend. Like y'all don't understand. Like when I be talking about that nigga, that's her best friend. Like that's a motherfucker that when she came from New York, she came out here, the nigga. You don't understand, bro. Talking about a motherfucker that, like, my wife is, like, when I be talking about shit, motherfuckers be acting like, oh, you just talking about this shit to try to be against it. No, nigga, I'm talking about this shit because I know that shit matters. Like, my fucking wife, yo, she, like, that shit hurts her. Her cousin being dead, my little man, that shit hurts her. That shit, yo, it hurts. And she knew this nigga before I did. Like, you understand? Like, he my little man, but that's her fucking family. But you can't, motherfuckers be sitting there and be trying to pretend like, oh, that shit don't matter. It do matter. My fucking wife is the best thing that ever fucking happened to me, man. I went on this fucking vacation. Right? Let's be real. I went on this vacation. I thought it was gonna be a bad thing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought I wouldn't like it. But I actually enjoyed it because it took me out of his mellow. Like even now I'm mellow as shit. And it's like, yo, I'm not even mad. But I need that. And then my wife made me experience something different. Like, nigga, I'm mellow. I'm good now. Like, oh, I need to do this now. You know what I mean? But y'all motherfuckers gotta understand, man. And think about it. I was sending motherfuckers that I fuck with or no BF. I was sending them pictures and shit on. Did that tell you? They ain't here now, but they'll tell you I sent pictures and shit of me on vacation. Nigga, I was having a fucking ball, bro. I was good. You know what I mean? Just to see my daughter and my goddaughter, which is my niece, seeing them enjoying themselves. Like that shit means a lot because I never experienced it. So you gotta understand, I don't experience shit. So you see your you see your daughter, you see you see your niece, your goddaughter, experiencing shit that they ain't never experienced. Like that shit means a lot to me. I ain't never experienced that. Ain't nobody take me on a fucking vacation like that. You know? You know, it's different. I'm just trying to tell y'all, like, it's not the same like how y'all think that shit is. You gotta love your people, man. You gotta love the motherfuckers that love you. Like I said, it ain't nobody. Listen, I'm gonna say this on real talk, and this is no disrespect to my cousin Marty, because my cousin Marty is like, it's like the third person in my life, genuinely, that I genuinely love. My cousin Marty, I love that nigga. Like, nigga, you play with him and I got kill you over him. But my cousin Marty, he's third. But, nigga, you don't play with my fucking wife like that. I kill you over that. I will crash out on you. And then we ain't, listen, number one is my daughter. I crash out on you. It don't matter about that. But second is my wife. My wife know all my darkest secrets. She been through everything that I've been through. So, and I've been through some shit with her too, but it just is, we don't play like that. That's the thing. Like, I can say this about my wife. We don't play like that. You fuck with us, you fuck with us. Right. And even with the nigga True shit, when I told that nigga, I say, you know, and I was being petty. I ain't gonna lie. I was being petty. I told the nigga True, I said, you know, my wife don't even really fuck with you like that. Because he said some shit to me and fucked me up a little bit. So I was being petty. I was like, you know, my wife don't even fuck with you like that, nigga. She tolerates you. And I said that to him. And I probably was wrong for saying it. But was I really lying? No. Do you know what I mean? The one thing about my wife was, and she don't like about me. And I can say this on real shit. My wife do not like that. And these are facts. That nigga True can say whatever the fuck he want to say, but he know I ain't lying. Anytime that nigga True came down, he ain't had to pay for shit. Here and there, he may come down and pay, pay a little shit, spend a little money or whatever. But overall, when that nigga came down here, this couch right here, where I'm at, that nigga can sleep on that couch. He can sleep on it. And I ain't even putting all this business out there where shit was foul that my wife got on my ass about. And I was like, boo, that's not our business. But I ain't even gonna talk about that shit. But that nigga slept on my couch right there. Right there. It ain't no lie. That nigga can sit there and talk, oh, Kenny tripping. No, I ain't never tripping. Oh, he tripping, he drinking. No, nigga. That nigga slept on my couch every time that nigga came here in Baltimore. Every time. Ain't nothing happened to him. Nothing. Was nothing gonna happen to him. Showing all the cameras or whatever I had in the house, whatever. My shit more upgraded than it was though, but he knew nothing what happened to him, man. He came on this bitch, he was good. Fuck he talking about? Talking about. But I told you what he was mad of was because when I told that nigga, I said, well, nigga, you know my wife ain't really like you like that. She don't fuck with you like that. And when he found out that my wife didn't fuck with him like that, that changed our relationship. That's a fact. He can sit there and he can lie. He can make up all that shit. But when I told that nigga, I said, my wife don't really fuck with you like that, bro. That was facts. And when I told that nigga, all of a sudden our relationship changed. He started talking about, oh, I said some shit that was out of pocket to him. No. The out of pocket shit was, nigga, you found that Mika you hung around with. And I'm going to say this about my wife. One thing about my wife, she don't like this about me. She say, every time, you always keep on giving these niggas short, like you don't let them niggas pay for nothing. Because I don't want none of the niggas that fuck with me, nigga, to fuck with me like you got to do something. Right? That's just me, right? But my wife is different. She like, and they can't pay for nothing. You're just going to pay for everything. My wife was upset at me about that. She was pissed about this. She was like, damn, like that. They can't pay for nothing. I was like, boo, no, I got that. I got them. You know what I mean? They came and fuck with me. She said, boo, they never offer you to come down and say, yo, I'm coming down now. I'm going to pay for some shit. And I was like, nah, boo, I'm good on that. But that's me, though, right? That's my mind state, right? That's how I am. But my wife is different for that. She didn't like niggas doing that. She didn't like that every time motherfuckers come down, I got them. You ain't gotta worry about it. I spend all this money. I go to the motherfucking, you know, I pay for shit. She didn't like that. She was like, they can't pay for nothing. Damn, boo. Like, you know what I mean? And when you, and then, I understand. You understand? My wife, she was thinking this way. She was like, all right, baby, you know, you paying for all this shit, but now, after all that shit over and they gone, now we back to who we are. Now we got, you say, boo. Now she'll say to me, oh, now you, well, now I ain't gonna say she said to me, I say to her, I say, boo, can you take care of this bill for me? Or can you take care of that for me? And my wife had a fucking problem with that. That's the real talk. I can't be mad at her for that. No, she right. Because I always would take care of niggas that come down. I would spend extra. That's what I would do. That's what I do. And nigga, and that nigga true, he can sit there and talk all that bullshit like we beefing like that. Nigga, we ain't never beefing like that. I want to make that very, very clear to everybody. We ain't never beefing like that. We beefing because, nigga, you can't acknowledge that you mad that I told you that my wife is mad that you, it seems like my wife don't like you really like that. That's why. That's why you upset. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. You mad at me because you don't want to fuck with OBF no more because ain't no way, nigga, if I said some fucked up shit to you or whatever, we can't talk about it. You can't holler at me like, yo, Kenny, yo, you said some bullshit, yo, the other night, yo. What the fuck is that about? You can't act like you can't talk to me, but you decided not to talk to me for months. But I told you, it's deeper than that, too. But like I said, nigga, you don't play with me like that, bro. So that nigga true, don't play with me like that, nigga. And that's why we don't fuck with you like that. And that's why a nigga like me, I disrespect you the way I do. Because I know you're a bitch ass nigga now at this point. Because there ain't no way you can't holler at me. There was no way you could not talk to me or holler at me. You choose not to. Because I know why you didn't do it. Because you're a bitch ass nigga. And I know that. If you ever play with me like that, and I stand on that shit and tell it, hold on, give me 1 second, people. Give me 1 second. All right, people, I'm back. My bad. Let me say this, though, right? Because everybody probably thinking, oh, King tripping or whatever, right? Because I was thinking about this shit. I ain't mad about it like that, right? I'm just disappointed. I put it that way. Everything I'm talking about, I'm just disappointed. I'm not mad. Because like I said, I talked to my wife about this, and she said, babe, just leave that shit alone. And I told her I can't leave it alone. Because niggas was supposed to be somebody that I actually genuinely cared about. Right? So my wife always tell me, she said, babe, just leave that shit alone. I said, nah, I can't. I can't leave that shit alone. Because them niggas, the nigga True played me. And I don't like that shit. Supposed to be my man, 100 grand. And you played me. Understand, I ain't getting loud. I ain't yelling and screaming. It's real shit. That nigga, True, I know why you did what you did. And like I said, I can put your ass on blast, but I won't do it. Right? But let's do the shit I can put you on blast for, because I don't want to hurt your situation, because I'm a real nigga at the end of the day. Right? Understand? I got niggas calling me now telling me, yeah, yo, Ken, yo, nigga, we's mad at you because of that nigga True. Because I assume that this nigga True was telling me all the truth because he was my man, 100 grand. Come to find out, he wasn't. This nigga was saying some shit, telling niggas that I was saying shit, or I was feeling a certain type of way, or he was telling me that, oh, no, nigga, oh, it ain't like that, yo. So them niggas is hating on you, and he was saying this and saying that. Come to find out, the nigga True was what True was doing. Right? His whole program was about whatever the fuck he was on. And let me just say this. I don't even really give a fuck what he was on. My whole point is, nigga, I know why you mad. Genuinely. I know why you mad. When I told you that my wife didn't fuck with you like that, and all of a sudden now everything changed. Let me just say this, and I want to say this to anybody that ever know me. Because my wife don't fuck with you or something like that, nigga, that don't mean I don't fuck with you. That don't mean I can't fuck with you. But you took that as a not fucking with me no more. So now everything I would say to you is personal. And the nigga said, I said some disrespectful, and still to this day, and I stand on this. I still don't know why this nigga mad at me. He said that I said some fucked up shit to him, and I still don't know what he's saying. What he's saying, that he said that I said that was disrespectful to him to hurt his feelings. That's that nigga True. I stand on that. We ain't never had a conversation about it. Right? Like, what did I say? Hurt your feelings like that to where you mad. We ain't never had that conversation. Ever. And I stand on that. You ask that nigga to this day, he know that. I said, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, and nigga, and if I hurt you, that nigga, you know that we got a relationship where you know you can talk to me about that. Like, you gotta stop talking to me for months. And he did that. That wasn't me. I did not stop talking to this nigga for whatever the reason was. He did that. So all this shit that if that nigga ever come out, he ever say, oh, can you disrespect me? Okay, cool. If I did that to you, well, nigga, you can talk to me. You had the opportunity to do it, but you choose not to. And like I said, I know part of the reason why, but the other part is, nigga, don't predict it. Don't do that acting like you couldn't talk to me. That's not true. If I said some shit to you out of pocket, don't do that. You my man, 100 grand. We've been fucking with each other since we was fucking in our 20s, bro. And now all of a sudden now you can't. If I disrespect you in a way like you saying, I couldn't talk to you. You couldn't, like, yo, Kenny, hold on, bro. Even just behind the scenes, yo, Kenny, I don't want to do this shit out. Hey, nigga, let me holler at you, man. You doing some bullshit I don't like. He never did that. On my life, he never did that. That nigga True never did that. He just all of a sudden stopped talking to me. That's what he did. He said all the shit that I did to him, I hurt his feelings and all that other shit. I said some fucked up shit though. Nigga, I'm your man, 100 grand. I've been knowing you over 15 years. You the golfer of my daughter. And you can't talk to me? You can't. Nothing. All of a sudden, you don't fuck with me? Okay. Okay, cool. Like I told y'all, I want y'all to make sense of this shit. People might think, King, and my wife told me, she said, why you keep talking about it? Because I want my people, I want y'all all to understand this shit. These niggas are not real. That's my point. That's my point. They not real. They lying. They sitting there that they can't talk to me. That's bullshit. To this day, right now, if True called me right now, he could talk to me. If Shay called to me right now, she could talk to me. They choose not to. So tell me who the nigga that's on some bullshit. I'll wait. Tell me who's on some bullshit. They said I did this shit to them. They said they mad at me. I did some fuck shit to them. Okay, let's talk about it. Get the fuck out of here, yo. I ain't hurt you that bad, yo. And they lying about it. And I told y'all, and I know what, and the bad part about it, I can't tell y'all what it really is. And that's why it make me seem like I'm bad. But that's because I'm loyal. That's because I'm a real nigga. Because if I told y'all why they couldn't do it, or why they won't come out, and they won't speak to me, and they won't have this interaction with me, if I told y'all, then you'll feel a certain type of way. But I ain't that nigga. I still got love and respect for them. These motherfuckers can't fuck with me. On real talk. And there's no disrespect to them. They can't fuck with me. They can say that all that shit they want to say. These motherfuckers ain't there. They ain't never came. Listen. Think about that shit. I want people that fuck with me genuinely. That y'all really genuinely fuck with me. Why these motherfuckers can't tell y'all why they don't fuck with me? Other than they say the little shit that they say. But it's deeper than that. And they know that. Or Kenny said something, we ain't like it. Oh, when Shay talking about, we came out, I ain't like what he said. When Shay said, well, Kenny said he put our life in that she ain't like what I said down in OBF. Fuck out of here. My wife was here. Talking to my wife. Did not. Remember I told y'all, did Shay ever talk to my wife about it? No, she didn't. Fuck me. Talk to my wife. If you think I'm lying about everything I say, talk to my wife. Think I'm lying about it. You think my wife is just going. One thing about my wife, and I stand on that shit. My wife would never. If I'm lying about some shit, my wife would never back me on a lie. Never. If I'm lying. She ain't never do it though. She ain't never do it. She never came and said, "Oh, you know what? I talked to Kenny's wife or whatever." Nothing like that. And I stand on that. My wife would never take my side if I'm lying like that. Fuck out of here, bro. Yeah, it's all them motherfucking goofies. All of them. They all left OBF. And I told y'all, any of them. And I stand on this shit. Any of them niggas that left OBF, all of them on fuck shit. They ain't really like that. They weren't like that. And I got dirt on all of them motherfuckers. But I never put them out on blast like that. That's the thing. I know why they left. But I never put them on blast. And I leave it as that. I can put them motherfuckers on blast. I can squash all this shit and never talk about it no more. But I never put them on blast. Because the reason I even talk about it, because I want this shit to always be open. Hopefully they change their mind. Hopefully shit get better. They feel a certain type of way. That's the only reason. That's how I know I'm a good nigga. I could blow their ass out the fucking shit. These motherfuckers sitting there. Listen, I'm telling y'all. Shay, any one of them, I can blow their ass out the spot. If I tell the fucking truth about why the fuck they acted, or why the shit the way it is, or why they ain't around and all that shit, I can blow their ass out the motherfucking. I can blow them out. I choose not to. But I'm the motherfucker that everybody mad at. The fuck out of here. I ain't never that nigga. I love them at the end of the day. I understand life. I understand shit go on. I get it. But don't try to make it seem like I'm the bad nigga. And they sit there and they on that bullshit. And I really mean this shit from the bottom of my heart with Shay. You know what the fuck is going on? The fuck you talking about? Talking about you was down this with my daughter. Y'all doing karaoke. What the fuck you talking about? Put your life in danger. You stupid as fuck. And I stand on that shit. But like I said, only me and you know what's really going on. The fuck out of here. And motherfuckers like, why you keep talking about that shit? My wife even said it. Why you keep saying? I said, boo, because I want them motherfuckers to stop lying. I want them to stop lying. I want them to stop pretending that they this mad at me. You are not. You are not mad at me. And like I said, the day I put you ass on blast, that's when I'm not nobody. I'm not who I say I am. Because I can put Shay on blast. I can put that nigga fucking True on blast. I can put y'all asses on blast to make myself feel good. But that's not what I want to do. That's how, like I said, at the end of the day, I know motherfuckers are going to respect me for not doing that to y'all. You motherfuckers ain't like that. You motherfuckers trying to sit there and act like I'm this bad person. That's bullshit. That go to Shay and that go to that nigga True. Y'all lying. I could put both of y'all ass on blast and fuck y'all life up. But I won't do that. Because that's not me. But I'm the bad guy though. Fuck out of here, man. Like I told you, whenever they felt like, especially that nigga True, when I told that nigga that my wife don't like him, that's when everything changed with me and that nigga. That's facts. When he found out that my wife don't fuck with him like that, and she was sick and tired of every time this nigga came down, he didn't pay for nothing. It was all good. But I did that shit on the kindness of my heart. I didn't look at it the way my wife looked at it. And I still don't. It's a crazy shit. I still don't. You know what I mean? But when that nigga found out my wife don't like him like that, and that ain't it, listen, and mind you would think that my wife didn't like him because of because he didn't, he didn't pay for shit, none of that shit. It wasn't that. Honestly. And I can't listen, I keep that between me and my wife too. Because I know why my wife genuinely don't like this nigga. Genuinely. She genuinely don't like him. But I know why. But I won't put that out there. But just me telling that nigga my wife don't like you. He should possibly know. And I think he does. And that's why that nigga all of a sudden he switched up on me. And like I said, I get deep in that shit like that. Like, but I would never put that nigga out there like that. I know why you don't fuck with me like that. I know why you on that bullshit. You know better, man. All of a sudden you don't like a nigga. You don't fuck with a nigga. And then think about it. Like, that's cool with me, right? I'm alright with that. Like, think about this shit, y'all. I'm cool with it. All right, you don't fuck with me. I get that. You the golfer of my daughter, nigga. I made you the golfer of my daughter. You can't call her? Fuck me. Give a fuck about that shit. You don't fuck with me, nigga. The golfer of his daughter. He got her number. He never called her. He never called her. He never called Kanaya. Ever. Anytime when I do call a nigga, I'll be trying to squash some shit. And I'll be like, yo, that's your goddaughter, bro. Fuck me. I don't give a fuck you fuck with me. It's your goddaughter, bro. Remember I told y'all That's the difference between me and a lot of these other niggas. Or any people like that, nigga. Excuse me. You know what's different between me and a lot of these niggas? Kenny love the kids, nigga, and I stand on that. And y'all know that. I love the kids, nigga. I don't let no adult come over kids. I love the kids. I don't like what's happening to this shit. What's happening with the immigrants and shit like that. But you know, I always say what I say. I got a problem with they fuck with them kids, man. I stand on that shit. I stand on that. But notice, the nigga True, he can say, Kenny treating me a certain type of way, blah, blah, blah. You got a goddaughter. Can I your goddaughter? That's your goddaughter. He can't deny that. He can't say that because I made him that. He can't lie and say that. But he don't fuck with his goddaughter because of what? Because of me? Fuck me, nigga. Your goddaughter. You don't even talk to your goddaughter. The fuck out of here. So how are you better than me morally? And I stand on that shit. Fuck you talking about? That's what I stand on that shit with that nigga. And that's why my wife say, why you keep bringing it up? Why you keep going that? I said, because that nigga is a sucker nigga. And I don't want that nigga to sit out here and pretend that everything is good. Or he's some good. You ain't good. And I stand on that shit and that nigga True. You ain't a good nigga. You ain't shit, nigga. I stand on that. I don't give a fuck what we go through, nigga. Your goddaughter's your goddaughter, nigga. You take care of her. You fuck with her. But you don't. Because you mad at me. But like I said, I know it's bigger than that too. So you fuck ass nigga. The fuck you talking about? That's what I'm saying. These niggas ain't like that. I'm telling y'all they not like that. And the reason I don't put them niggas on blast like that because I'm a true nigga. The fuck out of here with these niggas, man. Stop. Listen, I say this shit from the bottom of my heart to everybody. Only person that know me better in the world is my wife. That's anybody. I love my daughter. My daughter is, nigga, you fuck with my daughter, I kill you. We not going to compromise on that. I kill you. But my wife is, listen, my wife know me better than anybody in the world. Anybody. And I'm telling you, that nigga True is mad because Mika don't like him no more. It ain't got nothing to do with me. He mad at my wife because my wife, he know now my wife don't like him. That's why he mad. That's why he don't fuck with me. That's why he acting the way he act. That's why he cut his fucking goddaughter off that I made him the goddaughter. And he already know how I feel about that shit, but he still do it because he a bitch ass nigga. I don't give a fucking nigga we beefing or not. We ain't gotta like each other, nigga. We can probably kill each other in the way. Cause nigga, I'll probably shoot you, nigga. Right now at this point. But let's put that to the side. He still don't even fuck with Kanaya. Don't talk to her at all. But you know what this bitch nigga say? Kenny made me feel a certain type of way. What the fuck I gotta do with you fucking with my fucking daughter? I made you feel a way. What the fuck they gotta do with my daughter? Your goddaughter. Somebody you supposed to take care of regardless if I live or die. And you know that's what I stand for. So you niggas can play that game, be like, oh, Kenny, you censorship. No, that nigga know that. Live or die. You supposed to take care of my daughter. That's why I made him the godfather of my fucking kid. Live or die. You take care of her regardless. He knows that. So now he want to sit in and play stupid games. Okay, cool. Like I said, fuck that nigga. And I stand on that. Coward ass nigga. And I know why you switched up on me. Part of it is because of Mika. Because you thought Mika love everybody. No, that don't mean shit. I told you, I love you the way I love you. You kept thinking about Mika. Okay, cool. I think about my wife, she like you. Okay, cool, nigga. You think about that shit about Mika. You think that shit about Mika all you want. Like I said, nigga. We don't play like that. You love Mika. Oh, Mika, you don't say that shit. You got in your feelings. I know why you got in your feelings, because of Mika. It wasn't about me, nigga. It wasn't about me. It's about Mika. Mika don't like motherfucker. She don't like me. Okay. Y'all think I'm lying about this shit? Like I said. All right, bro. Y'all think I'm lying about it? Ask that nigga. Ask y'all this. Ask y'all this. Y'all here with me, right? I speak about it, right? We talk about it. That's that nigga true. Can you talk to that nigga true about it? You can't talk to him about it. He's a bitch ass nigga. And I swear to you, and like I said, and I stand on it. Hey nigga, hey true. You think I'm lying about it, nigga? Tell me I'm lying. Come into the chat. Come to anything. Come holler at Mika. Do that. You ain't got to talk to Mika. Go talk to Mika. Matter of fact, I'm sorry. Don't talk to your goddaughter. A motherfucker you ain't even talking to. The fuck are you talking about? Fuck that nigga. That nigga's a fucking coward. But like I said, I know why you ain't talking to Kanai. I know why you ain't talking to me. So Mika told you and she don't fuck with you, all of a sudden you got in your feelings, bitch nigga. I know. I stand on that shit. And that nigga, I wish that nigga would. Any day, I wish he would tell me I'm wrong. I wish he would tell me. That sucker nigga. That's what it is. He sucker ass nigga. And what I mean about that, he a sucker nigga, is because I don't give a fuck if me and you beefing or not, nigga. I made you the godfather of my daughter. You supposed to take care of her. Supposed to talk to her regardless. Fuck me. Nigga, if he was talking to if my daughter came out and said, oh, I talked to my godfather, true, we good. Then, you know what I mean? I just talked to my godfather, true. Let me ask y'all a question. You think I would be mad about that? No. I would not be mad about that. That's a fucking godfather. That's a motherfucker that's going to take care of her when I'm gone. But he don't do it. He, out of respect of his gone. So now, I put it this way. You ain't the godfather of my daughter, nigga. I stand on that. You ain't the godfather of my daughter. I stand on that. You ain't the godfather of my daughter, nigga. So fuck you. And I stand on that. Because you do not do the shit that you doing. It's your fucking goddaughter. Fuck me, nigga. I don't give a fuck how you feel about me. But you gonna take care of her, bro. No fuck you mad at me, nigga, but you don't take care of her. You don't talk to her. And the bad part about it, I want to put y'all on game. So y'all don't think that I'm tripping. Oh, Kim just tripping. No, he's just going to the truth. No. That nigga got her number. He got my daughter number. My daughter got a phone. He don't call her. That's facts. Oh, that bullshit. He don't call her. He don't talk to her. He got her number. Understand, my daughter got a number, nigga. My daughter's fucking 9 years old. My daughter got a fucking phone. Nigga, she got a phone, tablet, all that shit. You get what I mean? He can call her anytime he wants, but he doesn't. Think about it. Y'all think about it. Y'all keep acting like, oh, Kenny tripping. No, that nigga won't. He. All right, bro. Like I said, fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga True. Because he know better to play around my fucking daughter like that. He knows that. Personally, he knows better. But like I said, he could have fixed this shit a long time ago, but he won't do it because he a bitch ass nigga. Because of nigga, I know why you won't, but I won't even put your bitch ass out there like that. And I stand on that. We know why you don't fuck with us. You know why you don't fuck with Miko or fuck with us, the Jackson family. We know why, nigga. You bitch ass nigga, and I stand on that. Talking about we disrespect you like that. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. You mad because Mika don't fuck with you. And that's a fact. But I know it's deeper than that too. I'll put that shit deeper, but I won't do it. Because of the simple fact, nigga, actually, if I did it, nigga, I'll fuck your whole fucking life up. Bitch ass nigga. That nigga ain't like that, bro. Nigga playing around. That nigga True, he know better. You say, listen, ask that nigga True what he can say about me. He say, oh, tell me what you can say about Kenny. Say it, nigga. I want you to. I swear to God, if we did that shit, I wish you would say some shit about me that you know about me. And you know me like that. So I want you to say it. Let's have a conversation. Put me on blast, nigga. I guarantee you can't do what I can do to you. I guarantee you that. And you playing that, you sitting there acting like somebody owe you something, nigga, or you mad at me. You ain't mad at me, nigga. You just a bitch nigga. You a bitch nigga. That's what it is. And you don't get to play me like that, nigga. Talking that shit. Like you can talk that shit about me. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. I'll fuck your whole life up, nigga, playing with me. And you can't do that to me, nigga, because I'm always who I am. Tell me who I am and who I'm not. Tell me I'm lying to who I am. Say it. I want you to do it. True? I want you to. You can't do it. You know what I'm saying? You know what happened is? You tell me who, motherfuckers, who I am. Say it, right? You got the truth about me. But I guarantee you can't. If I did to you, I'll fuck your whole life up, nigga. Play with me. I stand on business with that. And the reason people like, oh, Kenny, you tripping. No, I'm not tripping. That nigga can't do all that shit. He can't do it. That nigga True. Mind you, you think I'm lying. Why he ain't talking? Why ain't nigga True? He was OBF. He was all this other shit. Why he can't talk now? If what I'm saying is fucked up and wrong, why he ain't saying nothing? Think about it. He can't say shit. That nigga can't do a motherfucking thing. I put that nigga on blast real quick. All that shit. I put his bitch ass on blast. And I stand on that shit. And I mean that shit about that nigga True. You don't get to do that to my daughter, nigga. That's your goddaughter, nigga. And you playing games. I don't give a fuck about you mad at me and Mika. I don't give a fuck. And the only reason you even mad is because you know that Mika don't fuck with you like that. What the fuck that got to do with Kanaya? And you mad. Like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. And you mad. Please stop. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, these niggas ain't like who y'all think they are. And niggas sitting there like, oh, Kenny, you tripping. I ain't tripping, nigga. That nigga played around my daughter, man. Fuck that nigga. He know better than that. That's anybody. I don't play with my daughter. You know I don't play with Kanaya. That nigga's the golf on my daughter. He playing? Fuck that nigga. He on blast. My wife tell me let that shit go. I'm not letting it go. A bitch ass nigga. I'm not letting that shit go. Fuck True. He know better. He know better, nigga. You know better to play with my daughter like that. I wouldn't play with you like that, you nigga. And you know that about my daughter. You know how we get down. And you playing. You bitch ass nigga. And I stand on it. You a bitch ass nigga. And I stand on it. And if you think I'm lying, you think I'm disrespecting you in that way, but nigga will come here and tell us. Nigga, I will open this shit up to you to tell me how I'm a bitch ass nigga, how I'm open and I'm foul and I'm out of line. I guarantee you can't do it. I guarantee you can't do it, True. Bitch ass nigga. Fuck you talking about. And I stand on that shit. And that's why I say fuck that nigga True. And I stand on it. Because that bitch ass nigga know damn well he can't do that. He can't fuck with me like that. He disrespect my fucking daughter like that. And then he want to sit there and act like I hurt him so much. Over my daughter? I hurt you that much over my daughter. Please, bro. Get the fuck out of here. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Don't let them niggas play you like, don't let them niggas play y'all like that. That nigga True ain't shit. And again, it's like I hurt him. I hurt him like that. Oh my God, I hurt his feelings. Can he hurt me? And all that shit. Nigga, fuck that shit, nigga. Play my daughter like that. That's why we don't fuck with each other. He playing with my daughter. That's why we don't fuck with each other. You think this nigga, you think I got a real genuine problem with that nigga? He got a problem with me. I don't got a problem with that nigga True. Fuck that nigga in that way. That nigga playing with my daughter, man. I don't play like that, nigga. Oh, goofy ass nigga. Sit there and try to act like somebody, I'm hurting his feelings or some shit like that. I hurt him like that. He talked to me in a certain type of way. Nigga, you talking about my daughter. I don't give a fuck what we go through. Whatever, I hurt your feelings. Or I said some shit that rubbed you the wrong way. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Even if that's the case, I did that. Why you start talking to Kanaya? Huh? Did I ever stop you from talking to Kanaya? No, that ain't never happened. So you're a fucking liar, bro. Fuck out of here. This goofy ass nigga. Fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga True. And I stand on it. And them niggas is playing. He playing around like he acting like this shit is okay. It's not. Fuck out of here, nigga. And they playing around with me, man. I don't play like that. And I told y'all, the reason that nigga mad is because of my wife. Because that nigga mad because he know Mika don't fuck with him like that. That's the whole reason. That's why he in his feelings. That's why he upset. That's why all of a sudden now this nigga like, yo, okay, you know, nigga, you said some fucked up shit to me. Get the fuck out of here. If I said some fucked up shit to you, nigga, you can't talk to me about it. You just start talking to me for months. You can't talk to me at all. Okay, cool, man. Nigga lying, man. He lying. In a second, people. All right, people, I'm back. I'm sorry, I'm gonna leave that shit alone, man. You know what I mean? Mothers want me living on, my wife want me. I don't like that shit. I don't like people playing with my motherfucking, you know what I mean? My fucking how real I am. Like, you know, I don't play with that shit. I don't play with motherfuckers playing with my motherfucking how real I am and how much I give a fuck about people. I don't play with that shit like that. You know, everybody want me to leave alone. My wife want me to leave that shit alone a lot of times. You know, but I don't like that shit, bro. I don't like people playing with me like that. I don't like that shit. I don't like people playing with me. You know, because I'm who I am. I'm always who I am. Motherfuckers playing. They got a problem with me. You speak to me, you can talk to me and shit like that. But people playing with me like that, I don't play like that. My wife always tell me, she say, well, she said, let that shit be. I don't like that shit to be. I don't like a motherfucker playing with me like that. You know? Because my wife always tell me, you know who you are, like, and shit like that. I know that. I get that, but I don't want a motherfucker like them playing with me like that. I don't like a motherfucker like Shade playing with me like that. I don't like that nigga True playing with me like that. You niggas playing with me like that. And you know motherfucking well how I get busy and how I am. And if you got a fucking problem with me, you always talk to me. And you sitting there lying. And I know why you're lying. And that's the crazy shit about it. And that's why my wife she say to me, she let that shit go, baby. Because if you tell the truth, if my wife always tell me, if you tell the truth, that shit go left real bad. And you know, I get it, but I don't play that shit, man. I don't like that shit. I don't like that, I don't like that they play with me like that and they playing with me like that. Understand something, y'all. I want to make this shit very, very clear. They can't play with me like that, and I don't like that shit. True and Shay and all of them, they can't play with me like that. Ain't nobody in OBF can play with me like that, and I mean that shit from the bottom of my heart. Nobody can play with me like that. And I'm sick of that shit. I'm a good nigga, man. Ain't no way you play with me like that. And I just supposed to let that shit go. And my wife always tell me, let that shit go, babe. Like, but I don't like that shit. I don't like people playing with me like that. That's how I feel. Like they playing with me. Shay been playing. Listen, mind you, she been playing with the OBF. She told me like I put her fucking life in danger and shit like that. Name it. And I kept saying that shit. Tell me how I did that. Y'all think about it. Has she ever told y'all how I put her life in danger? Shay just stop fucking with everybody. Think about that. You don't play like that, bro. I don't even play like that. If I put your life in danger, nigga, hey, man, I gotta tell you how I did that shit. I wouldn't disrespect y'all like that. Or anybody in OBF. I wouldn't play with y'all like that, man. That nigga True talking about, oh, I heard him. I said some disrespectful shit to him. He felt a certain type of way about it. Okay. But tell me what it is. Still to this day, people, on my life. That's why still to this day, you never heard about this nigga True. Tell me what I did to him. Or the bullshit that he said that I said to him. He never said it. Because I told you, it's not about me. It's about that I know about them. That's why True acting the way he acting. Because I know about you, nigga. The fuck you talking about? I know why we ain't where we are. Why you acting the way you are, nigga. I know. Now, mind you, ask that nigga on love, on real shit. Ask that nigga about Mika. Do Mika like him? He'll tell you no. And that's why he mad. He found out that the most important person in my life don't like him. Mika don't like this nigga. Mind you, but every time that nigga came down, it didn't matter if Mika didn't like him or not. He was always good though, wasn't he? And I started getting out of pocket. That's when I started telling nigga the straight truth. Right? Like I started telling him, like, hey, nigga, you now what the fuck are you talking about? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. These niggas is not like that. They mad at my wife. Now they ain't mad at me because I ain't never changed for them. Even though my wife don't like him, I told them niggas, my wife don't like you. That's that nigga true. Did it change how I felt about you, how we was doing shit? Nothing happened, did it? Nothing happened. My wife can feel whatever the fuck she feel about you, nigga, but we good. But he was mad about my wife. The fuck out of here. I'm your man, 100 grand, nigga. We always good. You know what I mean? And listen, and my wife could have felt whatever. Listen, and I'm going to tell you something. You know why my wife felt a certain type of way? I'll tell y'all the truth about my wife. I ain't going to tell you the full thing, but I'll tell you partly why my wife didn't fuck with True like that. You know why? Or anybody that came there and fuck with us like that in no way, right? You know why? Because of the simple fact, my wife, it was mainly because of me. She was saying, you know, you keep showing love to everybody. She didn't like that shit. She didn't like that always. My wife, listen, you gotta understand, my wife been knowing me since I was a kid. Like since I was like in my teens. Since I was 19 years old, bro. You understand? You talking about, you can't question somebody like my wife in a way like, yo, she been knowing me for a long period of time, bro. It's not no shit that y'all talking about. Oh, we just knowing Kenny. No, my wife been knowing me since I was fucking a kid. 19 years old. We've been knowing each other a long fucking time. So she knows me. And she doesn't like that sometimes that I come off at a certain type of way. Right? The motherfuckers be like, oh, Kenny, you supposed to feel that way and feel that. No. My wife does not like that shit. She doesn't like that I continue to keep, you know, going out the way that I go out. She doesn't like that shit. It's the love of my life, bro. You talking about somebody that get busy like that, bro. My wife will hurt you if you fuck with me wrong. And you listen, don't get that shit twisted. Like, I mean, I don't want to talk about it, but you play my fucking daughter like that, nigga, shit kill you. Nigga, that ain't even nothing to talk about. My wife would kill you over my daughter, so that ain't nothing. That is nothing. But, you know, we doing this shit now. It's like, oh, my wife love me, man. I ask how many people that their fucking women care about them like that. They don't, like, come on, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. But go ahead. I'm listening. All I'm saying, I'm telling y'all, I love OBF. I love this shit. My wife love it. We all love this shit. OBF, niggas, she love this shit. But we don't fuck with niggas like that turn on us like that. You know what I mean? And just because Mika don't love this nigga, don't like this nigga, like that she don't fuck with that nigga like that, that got nothing to do with Kanaya. It's nothing. It's like at the end of the day, I love Mika. That's the love of my life. That has nothing to do when I made you the golfer of my kid? Ask them niggas that. Like, that's what I'm asking y'all that shit. This nigga sitting there, like, that's what I'm saying to y'all. Yo, I love Mika, bro. You know what I mean? That's the love of my life, bro. But Mika can't tell me that you don't love Kanaya. That's your fucking goddaughter. You do that. Fuck me and fuck how I feel. Fuck me or fuck Mika. It don't matter. But do he come at and fuck with Kanaya? No, he turned his back on Kanaya. These are facts. I'm not making no shit up. Ask that nigga what he did with Kanaya. Fuck me. All the shit we was going through, ask that nigga what he did with Kanaya. He did nothing. These are facts. He did nothing with Kanaya. Nothing. He didn't talk to her, call or nothing. Y'all tell me if I'm lying. Right or wrong? So be up, bro. That nigga lying, man. That nigga ain't with that shit. He lying. He's supposed to go ahead and take care of Kanaya. But he doesn't do that. That nigga mad. Am I lying? I'm making some shit. I'm asking y'all, am I making this shit up or I'm lying? OBF. Am I lying? What are you doing? What niggas is doing? What they saying? You know, Kanaya is the motherfucking, she that person. You feel me? So what we talking about? She OBF. She why this shit even exists. And the nigga sitting there, he acting like, oh, if Kenny don't do this and Kenny don't do that, what the fuck out of here, bro? Like I said, if that's the case, then Kanaya don't fuck with nobody. You know what I mean? Kanaya don't fuck with nobody. These are facts. Kanaya don't fuck with nobody. Playing around with that little girl like that, man. Ask her who her fucking aunts and uncles are. She still think True is her motherfucking uncle, man. You feel me? But he playing around with that shit. He playing. It's real shit. This real love shit. Like, yo, get the fuck out of here. That nigga True. That nigga you playing with it, but then nigga, we ain't cool no more then. You going to trick out your fucking goddaughter for whatever the fuck you want, nigga? Please, nigga. And try to act like, oh, but Kenny tripping. Nigga, how am I tripping? This shit is fucking your goddaughter. Nigga ain't got nothing to do with me. It's not nothing to do with me. It got nothing to do with that nigga. That's his goddaughter. He's supposed to do that. Fuck with her. Am I lying or I'm making shit up? That's what I'm asking you. Am I making this shit up? That nigga lying, bro. Come on, man. That nigga, he lying, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit, man. Y'all sitting there, y'all mad at me because this nigga True, regardless of whatever it is, this nigga is not even real to his fucking goddaughter. Fuck ahead, you mad at me? You mad at me? Or y'all mad at me? I don't got no say into his goddaughter. That's his goddaughter. That's True goddaughter. What the fuck that got to do with me? You can be mad. That nigga can be mad at me all day, every day. That's his goddaughter, bro. These are facts. Am I lying or not? Or I'm making up shit or whatever. That nigga is the goddaughter of my fucking kid. What the fuck that got to do with me? That nigga don't holler at his goddaughter. And y'all are mad at me. Well, listen, she's going to be taken care regardless because of my daddy. You know what I'm saying? That's going to happen regardless. But this nigga is sitting here. He's this your goddaughter, bro. He don't want to do nothing about it because he mad at me. Please stop. Please stop. The fuck out of here. I don't do it. Like I said, that nigga is the excuse me. That's his goddaughter, bro. Excuse me. This is goddaughter. He don't do shit. He don't do shit. That's that nigga. What he gonna do? He can't do shit. Like I said, he won't do shit because the simple fact that nigga, if he does some shit, I'll fuck his whole life up. And that's real talk. Not being threatening like that, but nigga, I'll fuck his whole life up, nigga. You playing with Kanaya like that. Nigga, stop playing like that, nigga. We don't play like that. Let's just let it be what it be. We good. You know what I mean? Like, we alright. You alright? Y'all alright with that shit? Because like I said, that nigga will fuck his whole life up. That nigga ain't really like that. Like, seriously. Because if we put your life out there like that, nigga, it will fuck your whole life up. And that's real talk. But we good. We good. Right or wrong? Y'all think I'm lying? That's that nigga on real talk. He can't fuck with OBF. Hey, they don't lie about it, nigga. We talking about on some real shit. He can't fuck with OBF like that. That nigga will fuck his whole life up, man. Please stop. That's real talk, man. That nigga on some bullshit. That nigga true, he on bullshit. That nigga can't do shit. And you know why he can't do shit? Is because some fact that nigga ain't being real. I've been in this shit for a long motherfucking time, and that nigga can't be no real shit. Fuck out of here. Just talking, man. Fuck that nigga. I stand on that shit. Leave your comments, hit that like button, support your boy. It's your boy, Mr. OBF. Fuck that nigga, man. That nigga is lying. Y'all hear me? All right. Me out, man. Fuck that nigga, man. That nigga bullshit. That's some fuck shit. Yeah, we out. We out. Fuck that nigga.